Okay, Kyle, hello.
Hello, boss. And also, sir, say hi to San Miguel.
And
To
Miguel,
Mr. San Miguel,
hi.
right?
Are you endorsing that?
No, not really. I'm endorsing myself being drunk.
Okay.
A bit.
Okay, Kyle, most of my friends are asking me what is the rationale behind the conversation with Sir Dudes. So I told them this is not an ordinary conversation na I just pick random personality. It's not like that. So these are people who have a soft spot in my heart, who I have personal connection. That's why I choose those people who I need to converse with or to have an interview. So isa ka doon, alam mo yan. Okay,
Wow.
so
I'm
random
very
to ha,
honored.
madami tayong pag-uusapan, Kyle.
Sige po,
So
sir.
let's
Yeah,
start
I'm
let's
ready.
start from the very first time that we met.
Very
Okay.
first time that we met.
So when Miss Anne, remember Miss Anne, right? Miss Anne
Hmm?
Reyes, she got pregnant and she gave birth. So I was the one who substituted her. So
Right, right,
right.
sir. Naalala ko yun. Naalala ko nga po na you are our substitute teacher.
Yes. Okay,
That's right,
for term
remember.
one, right? So when I entered the classroom, the first time I entered the classroom, what was your reaction? What was in your mind?
The truth, sir, is, di ba sabi, sir, ni Nikos last time,
Mm,
terror kayo. Just like any other high school student, ang ina-expect po kasi lagi ng high school student sa teachers na lagi naman pong terror.
mm,
Kumbaga, by default na, sir,
correct.
nasa isip na namin na, oh my goodness, who is this new professor, baka stricto, you know. So medyo, syempre, at first cautious kami, natatakot kami. Kaso nga lang, ako personally, sir, being the Kyle that I am, I'm a hyper kid kasi. So I never really cared kung kahit
Mm,
a terror prof yun.
yeah.
Kumbaga, kukulitin ko pa rin siya kahit a terror prof siya.
Okay. So when was the time when you realized na hindi pala ako terror?
When you, honestly speaking, sir, when you started teaching us na,
Yeah.
na-realize ko na, Sir Dudes is a very nice and funny person. All the more I can make sabaw in class.
Okay. So Kyle, what I could remember vividly from you then, parang somehow uh, mysterious ka sa akin that time eh. Oh. Kasi sometimes ang tahimik mo lang, you didn't really mingle with them from time to
Really?
time. Pero minsan naman
Huh.
jolly ka. So who is the real Kyle ba?
Actually, that's odd, sir, no? Sir, I did not expect na manggaling yun sa inyo na ang akala niyo sa akin is tahimik ako because if you ask my classmates, ako yung pinaka-hyper, isa sa mga pinaka-hyper sa class. I was really, really hyper, sir. I guess, sir, siguro nakikita nyo lang na medyo, ano rin kasi ako, parang, hindi naman, I don't know. Actually, sir, I really don't know how to make that, I don't know how to make out what to make out of myself dun sa nasabi niyo tahimik ako, pero yun nga siguro, sir, nung time kasi, di ba, first time niyo ako nakita, siguro it was just like an impression dahil nga ang kaibigan ko lang sa class, sobrang tight-knit lang kami ni Nikos. I had super best friends back in class before, sina Bea Santa Maria,
Sila Bea.
Nikos, sina Carmena. So yeah, I'm dropping names now.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's
I was
okay.
really close to those guys and other people as well, no. And makulit ako, sir, sa class, and siguro kaya nyo lang nakikita yun kasi sometimes medyo mahihain din ako, sir. Minsan.
Nga, parang hindi kasi parang ako I could still remember na I was the one who approached you. I talked to you at some point kasi parang you were not in class for a couple of days yata.
Oh no.
Parang ganun eh.
Nabubulgar na, sir, yung mga pag-absent ko.
A couple of days. Tapos when you showed up, parang I approached you, nasa klase kasi it was so fun. Parang we were just all yung sharing jokes, etc. Then I went to your side. Tapos yun nga, then that's the time that I found out na, oh, cute tong bata na to ah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I even told you na mag-artista ka na lang kaya, di ba? I even told you
Yes.
that.
Actually, sir, what you did know siguro by then, it's odd, no? Actually, natutuwa ako. It's interesting na ang tingin niyo pala sa akin before was a mysterious na tahimik na guy. Nothing bad about that. It's just interesting, sir. Kasi other people who know me or who knew me would say otherwise.
Kasi 'di ba ang class nyo is ano kayo 'di ba? G, di ba?
Yes, yes.
G. Mas
G.
maraming maingay kasi sa'yo sa G.
Hindi, okay. Naintindihan ko naman tama.
Sa junior G,
Okay,
right?
right. That was third year, junior G.
Mm-mm.
Assessor, well, mamaya na yun. That's for
Oo.
later topic. No?
Kasi parang feeling ko that time sa G, parang ang friends mo nasa ibang classes. Parang
Yeah.
ganun ang feeling ko.
I don't have ill will, no, kahit kanino
Mm.
doon, it's the past, no, pero let's just say doon nag-start kasi yung challenges ko in high school, third
Oh.
year. There were not so good times in that class
Mm.
for me because we were all kids.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
dismiss that now, sir, because we were all
You were
kids.
15, 16,
We
or
were 15.
kids.
We were also parang jacked up about our social classes dun sa
Yes.
school. Lahat ng tao, alam niyo naman ng high school, sir, eh.
Mm.
It's a you know, kumbaga it's a dog eat dog kind of world,
Mm.
di ba? So talagang crucial ang high school, sir, no? So andyan lahat ng nagsa-start yung mga bullying, yung mga stuff na
Mm.
gano'n, no? I'm not saying naman na nagpapabully ako. No. In fact, kaya nga ako, medyo ibubulgar ko na po. My childhood, no, starting from childhood ko to high school, hindi nabubully ako in a sense kasi siguro dahil I'm a short kid, no, parang so
Mm.
mga tao na overpower nila ako, pero ako yung tipong tao na pagka binuli mo ako aawayin kita. So
Oo,
kaya
tinatapatan mo.
tinatapatan ko palagi, hindi ako
Correct.
maatras.
Mm.
Hindi ako maatras, never ako ganun, sir. And I'm not saying that's a good thing, no. I'm not saying, no, because this will be out soon. So I'm not instigating or insinuating na dapat ganun yung ugali mo. Pero yun, syempre, that's very normal naman.
Pero what happened, Kyle? When you were in sophomore, when you were in second year, were you in the same class or
Actually, sir,
it's a
yung
different
second
class?
year ko was, for me, one of actually the best year of my high
Mm.
school. Yun yung time kasi na talagang magkaklase kami na Nikos, na Carmen, and everybody else. Like, I was really, I love that class, sir.
And what happened? What happened when you went to junior high school?
Siguro nga kasi syempre ano lang yun, sir. I think it was just really hindi ko lang talaga sila how do I say this? No, I wasn't able to set the right footing siguro sa
Mm.
tao doon.
No. I mean, why when you reach your third year, bigla
Yeah.
kang napunta sa klaseng isa ibang class. Ano ba to? How did they classify the section
Kasi
name?
di ba, sir, ang high school naman random naman yan eh. Kumbaga,
Random ba ang Zobel? I
yeah,
see.
you don't really get to stick to one class. You don't get to pick your
Ah,
classmate. It's just
I only found it out now.
right, right,
Oo,
sir. So,
ganun pala. That's why. Okay.
kaya hindi siya parang college, sir. Di ba ang college, meron kayong block. High school is
Correct.
that way, at least in our high
At least
school.
in Zobel, hindi pala
Yeah.
ganun. Kasi in other
Yes.
schools, it's always a block. Mm-mm.
Diba? That I
Oh,
didn't know. Diba? So,
mm-mm.
yun nga. So, I
Kaya
grew
pala.
up na random lang talaga yung mga classmates mo. Ganun
Okay.
lang talaga.
So what happened, no? Kasi parang I only taught your class for one term eh. After that, kasi as far as I could remember, birthday ko on August 15, that was my last day with you. Kasi I was moved to grade 7 na. Kasi
Grabe,
Miss Ante,
naalala niyo po lahat.
oo, hindi ko malilimutan to. Kasi, I had, even though it's only a term, I enjoyed it so much. No? Parang every day I was looking forward to meeting all of you. Ang saya-saya kasi, di ba, nung class. Parang we were learning at the same time. We were enjoying talaga. So, parang I could remember na pagparating na ako, nagkakagulo na kayo lahat.
Actually, sir, just to kumbaga parang redeem naman what I said earlier.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't all bad naman, sir, no.
Mm-mm.
Kung masasabi ko in my life, yung pinakamasayang point ko in my life is really high school. Even though doon nag-start yung mga challenges ko, pero
Yes.
real now, sir, na we're like what, more than a decade older since we were in high school. High school was like what, 13 to 14 to almost
Yeah.
15 years ago na po, no. So for me, sir, no, looking back, we were all just really kids, sir. So all the problems
That's
were
true.
really pambata. Alam mo yun, sir.
Pambata.
Now hindi na ganon. I'm really okay with everyone in school now. And,
So what happened? What happened when okay, I was already handling grade
Yeah.
7, grade 6 that
Yes.
time. What was what was life like with you no nung si Miss Anna yung teacher mo? Mm.
Si Miss Annie, ah, well, it was ano, it was regular. Kumbaga regular high school student feels. I was, like I said nga sir, no, nagulat nga ako na ang tingin niya sa akin was a reserved guy. But really sir, I had fun back in high school. It was very, very fun.
Mm.
Favorite namin yung mga professors namin. Actually, kayo sir Dudes, personally speaking po, ano, ngayon ko lang po sasabihin, you were one of my favorite professors.
Wow.
Yeah,
But you were my favorite also.
ay, grabe. Thank you, sir. Pero, totoo yun. Totoo yun, sir. Kayo isa mga pinakamababait namin yung naging teacher back in high school.
Okay. So, okay, I stayed in Zobel only for a year. Tapos after that, I
I
left.
know,
So,
I know.
when you went to senior, did you have the same section or group of classmates or iba na naman?
Ano na, totally iba talaga, sir. Nag-iiba eh. Nag-iiba pala.
Mm.
Yes.
So, was your senior year struggle in terms of social, relationship?
Well, not na naman, sir. Third year talaga yung pinaka, dun ako namulat na, oh my goodness, okay, so there are people na ganito I clash with. So somehow I realized na gano'n na siguro talaga, no? So it's normal. Doon ko na realize na it's normal, sir, no?
Mm.
Pero syempre, I'll later na yung mga details, no? Kung
Mm.
gusto, if ano, our conversation deems it to be.
Did you have a girlfriend during that time?
Actually, sir, I had a girl. I had a girl back then, pero she was not from school.
Not from
pero,
Zobel.
pero kasi parang kumbaga dates lang. Kasi syempre bata pa sir eh. So
Correct.
parang dating, stuff like that.
Pero didn't you have any, yung crush, yung greatest crush doon sa Zobel? Nagkaroon ka ba nun?
We had.
Sino to?
Kasi sir, diba? I mean, I was in a band. I was with Nico.
Yeah.
Taking and Josh back then.
Yes.
We were super tight, sir. Sila yung una kong banda, Unbound. I love those guys. Although hindi na po kami masyadong nag-uusap now, we have our own lives na rin. I wish them well. I really wish them well. May mga nangyaring hindi kaaya-aya, but it's all in the past now, sir, and I have no ill will.
So, yeah, we're going there, Kyle.
Yes,
no?
yes, we
We're
are.
actually going there, no?
Yes, we are.
Unbound. The first
Unbound.
time I heard it is Unbound pa. Hindi pa Manila Under Fire, right?
Hindi.
So, who formed Unbound talaga?
Unbound is like Nico said, sir, no, sa kabila sa video last time, he was the one who made it. I wasn't sure if he made it with Josh or Taking, pero ang alam ko si Nico talaga isa mga una.
And then how did you come into the picture?
And then ito yung interesting, sir. Actually, I started. Alam na naman to na Nico and Josh because matagal na kwento sa kanila. So, okay. Where do I start?
Sige lang. Kaya mo yan.
So, I actually saw them live, sir. Kasi they were already together mga grade 7 eh. Pero I don't know if it was Unbound na. Parang hindi pa yata. So, I saw Nikos kasi kaklase ko. I knew Nikos already, grade school pa po kami. So, grade 6 kasi magkaklase na kami ni Nikos. So, what happened there is, so may mga couple of friends ako, hindi ko pa masyadong kaklose si Nikos noon. So, this was 7th grade. I saw their band the first time. Right? So they had songs. Ang sabi ko sa katabi ko sa kaklase ko, I forgot na kung sinong nakausap ko na sabi ko, bro, kasi back in the day, sir, sobrang optimistic ko, no? I wanted to join, mga orgs. So gusto kong makapasama with people, no? Kasi, syempre dati mag-isa lang ako grade school, I didn't have any identity. So sinabi ko sa classmate ko, bro, one day you'll see, I'll join that band. What's funny about that, sir, is I never knew any instruments. So
really?
Yes. Wala, zero, nada.
Pero you look so great when you were playing na, when I was seeing your videos.
Ito yun, sir. Dito ko po nasasabi sa mga ibang people now, no? Na when you want to learn something, kahit na hindi mo siya alam, even if you take a week, just a week by practicing it araw-araw for 5 hours a day, you will be in that zone. You
Yeah.
will learn that thing that you want to learn, and you will be part of it. You can learn something.
Ang galing. How did you
So,
learn?
okay, ito po yung funniest part, sir. So, paano ako napasali sa Unbound? Kasi, it so happened na si Nikos nung time na yon, they had a bass player before, hindi nag-workout na. So, wala silang bass player. They were looking for a new guy. Which is funny, sir. Napa-join ako sa Unbound because of a lie. I lied to Nikos the first time. Sabi ko, dude, you can have me. Hindi ko naman, syempre, bata ako noon, hindi ko alam seryosohin niya. Sabi ko, sige bro, sige, I'll give you a week or two. O sige, siguro mga second week practice na tayo, you'll audition. Bigla ako na pa, in my head, I was like, oh no, this guy took it seriously. So you know what I did, sir? Nag-apply ako for a camp na nagtuturo ng music. So music
Oh my
camp.
gosh, talagang you reached that point.
I reached that point kasi na-pressure ako, sir. Hindi ako pwede mapahiya. Sabi ko, mag-audition ako, wala akong alam. Zero. No background at
Oh
all.
my gosh. Pero that's amazing. Imagine.
Kahit ako, sir. Natatawa sa sarili ko noong time na yun.
Imagine 2 weeks only and you managed to, learn the tricks of the trade.
Because kahit man ng basic, sir, syempre hindi ako naging skillful agad, pero basic, I got it down, sir. In just a little, no more than 2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Oh, magaling ka.
Yun.
Kasi parang I know a lot of people na it took them like months or even years before they get to,
Well, ano talaga, sir, it really depends on how much you want something. Talaga.
You were really so insistent talaga, no, to make it that time. That's
Kasi
good.
kaibigan ko na rin si Nikos po.
And I think, your interest was there, and at the same time talagang it only shows na you have it. Hindi lang natap earlier on, right? So ito na. So I'm interested kasi imagine, no, after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks when you auditioned, what happened?
So, yun nga, sir, nag-audition na ako sa kanila. Ang first song was, forgot the first song. No? I think it was, actually, I forgot the first song. Wait.
So was he the one who gave you the music or the song to play?
Yes. Sila, sir, kasi yun yung audition. Teka lang, sir, hanapin ko. Right. Yun. So the very first song, my audition song with Unbound during the time was a song from Velvet Revolver, sir. It's called Slither. So medyo metal na kanta.
Metal.
So imagine nyo, I got that down in just a few days. And when I joined the band, they never knew I was a newbie. Akala nila marunong na talaga ako. And until a year later, tsaka ko na lang sinabi sa kanila, dude, you know what? When I joined the band, I lied to you guys.
That's nice.
Yeah, and we were laughing
nice.
about it. So, yeah, that was fun.
Okay, so Unbound, no? So Unbound pala started when you were still in high school.
Yes, actually parang first year po yata eh.
So
Sila, or 7th grade, yeah.
So that time, kasi I saw some of, parang there were some programs yata in Zobel ba yun? You were really playing and all like that.
Yes. Well,
so,
kasi in the thick of it na.
So how long did it last, yung Unbound, bago naging Manila Under Fire?
Well, actually, sir, high school lang talaga yung Manila Unbound.
Yung Unbound.
Yung Unbound, yung Manila Under Fire started, actually, sir, ganito yun, Manila Under Fire is still essentially Unbound. The only reason we had to change it to that, and Gino was the one who thought of that band, he read it from somewhere kasi he read it from a book na parang Manila was under fire. So he was like, oh, this might be a cool name, Manila Under Fire.
Okay.
So the reason for that is because our vocalist, si Josh, he went to Canada na. So essentially, di ba, kailangan naming magpalit ng name in respect to him. Kasi naman, that's his Unbound. Josh is the face of Unbound.
Identity, no?
Yeah, so kung mag-iba na yung vocalist, definitely alam na namin what comes after. Mag-iba rin yung sound somehow. So it had to be a different name, just out of respect. Okay,
so when you went to De La Salle University, Nikos also joined De La Salle, right?
Yes.
Of you. So that's when he created the Manila Under Fire.
Kami-kami na yon, sir. Yeah.
Kayo na
Kami na
yun.
nag-isip nun kasi hindi namin alam kung ano yung pangalan. We were at a loss, to be honest.
So that time, Gab was already with you.
Not yet. Depende, sir. Sinong Gab? Kasi dalawa po yung
Yung
naging Gab
latest Gab.
namin.
Si Gab na
Latest
bago.
Gab, Gabby Gamboa, we got, di ba he was from also another band called FLA. And alam niyo po ba, sir, fan na fan kami ng FLA ako. At least ako personally, I was a fan of FLA. They were a super good band. So shout out to the members of FLA, you know. It was all in the past. No? Pero yun nga, kaya namin naisip ni Nikos na kuhanin si Gab kasi nga, fan kami ng FLA. Alam namin na magaling si Gab in vocals. And he was. Truly is. And he still is. Diba? He's still with Manila Under Fire. They're still there. Pero before Gab Gamboa, we had another Gab Coronel. Hi, Gab. So shout out to you, bro.
Okay. And was he from Zobel also?
Yes. Gab Coronel. So also one of our friends, sir. And he was great vocalist as well. Really good growls. Very heavy singer. Yeah.
But you were no longer part of the Music Laban.
Yun lang, sir. Yeah, that's when it all started.
Okay, so sige nga, let's go back to that. So eto, when you were already in De La Salle University, you still had the Manila Under Fire. At what point or which point in time were you separated?
I think that was 2013, sir, no? Nung nawala na ako sa Manila Under Fire. Excuse me. Or it was kumbaga it was everyone's na rin kumbaga nangyayari na rin talaga yung medyo magpa-part na ng ways kasi yun nga, sir, no, actually ako at least on a personal point of view, no, alam ko kasi, sir, na when nawala na yung Unbound, things would change na.
Okay.
Ayun, sir. Tsaka especially na iba na rin yung college, you get to meet other people. Our paths, hindi na kami nagkikita all the time kahit kami ni Nikos, though even though we were best friends, pero syempre college days, iba yung class namin, iba yung course, nagkikita na kami pag band practice. And also kasi parang yun nga, for me, it became a little bit robotic na when it came to Manila Under Fire. Not not bashing, pero personally parang hindi na siya kasing authentic ng past band namin. Kasi now parang nandun na yung pressure. I'm not blaming. I'm just saying na personally, I felt the pressure na. Tapos nandun na rin kasi yung nakukulit din ako syempre ng parents ko na, Kyle, let's do this. I love that naman. So yung real estate ko. So
so you started the real estate when you were already in the university.
Yes, sir. So nag-working student ako in a way. So,
yeah. So you managed to sell ng mga properties talaga.
Yes.
Yaman.
Yes, sir. So as a college there, mga 2012, actually I started parang dun sa real estate ng 2012, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So parang somehow while you were studying, na-focus ka na rin sa real estate.
Yeah, and that's
because you were earning commissions and all, medyo na-prioritize.
Yes. Doon ako nag-start po na makapag-abroad with my parents dahil we were being called to go there nga to kumbaga parang ipopromote namin yung real estate properties sa ibang bansa, in Canada to be specific. So I sort of blame myself na rin, sir, kung ba't ako nawala sa Manila Under Fire kasi nga yun nga, it's a culmination of emotions na prioritize ko somehow yung real estate dahil I was earning and I kind of got the hang of it, and at the same time parang medyo nape-pressure ako dun sa band. So hindi lang siguro nila naintindihan yon in that way. Ang feeling nila I didn't like the band anymore. I love those guys. I treated them like my
kasi you were still young even you were in the university, but still yung thinking nyo somehow high schoolish papunta pa rin kaya hindi nyo pa rin, you won't be able to understand each other pa kung may mga ganyang situations, diba?
Totoo, tama kayo, sir. That's right.
And then how long did you parang I mean, kasi I'm so curious talaga. How did you break? Paano ba to? Was there any confrontation or was there any discussion or talk na you met somewhere and then you finally disclosed to them, I don't want to be part of it anymore? Paano ba?
Actually, sir, yun yung masakit sa akin. I'll be honest na, I'll put it out there. Masakit sa akin yun. Because I was in Canada when I learned that I was already replaced. So I was not even back home and nobody told me a word about kahit man lang sana sabihin niyo sa akin na I'll be, replaced kasi nga na-feel nila na I'm not present anymore. Sana man lang nasabihan ako ng ganun. Pero yun nga, I got so hurt, sir. Kasi I considered those guys my brothers, right?
But when you were in Canada, did you still keep your contact with them? Baka naman kasi what happened was that parang all of a sudden you were out of contact kaya they
No, sir, nagpaalam ako na aalis ako. Yun nga lang dahil nga sa siguro syempre tao, sir. So nararamdaman ng isa't isa na may tension na rin, may pressure ako, nakikita nila may pressure sa akin. Yeah, it was getting kind of toxic na rin. Hindi na rin nagiging maayos. And that's normal naman, sir, sa mga ganun nangyayari. So I don't blame it talaga. It's how it happens.
So when you found out that you were already replaced by another musician, did you talk to them or did at least to Nikos, or was there any talk that happened or that
I tried reaching out, sir, but yun nga, kumbaga they just really let it go eh. They just let it go. Ako, sir, to be honest, it took me a while to let it go. Because I wasn't spoken to.
Yeah.
Diba, na nagawin yun sa akin. So I felt
so at that point when you found it out, what was your initial action? Parang did you immediately text or message or call Nikos? Hindi niya ba sinagot ang mga calls mo? What?
I was in Canada, sir, so nahirapan ako sa contact yung time na yon. Pero may Facebook na naman. Di ko muna kinonfront agad when I went back home na lang.
Okay.
Yeah. He told me naman the reason dahil ganto. I won't say it na. Pero yun nga, may mga personal reasons syempre. That's fine, So wala namang problema sa akin yun. Ang naisip ko lang sana they should have told me before they actually made the decision.
So how long did you stay in Canada?
I stayed there for about 3 months. Matagal din, sir. So
3 months din.
may syempre may priority yung banda. It was a serious band nga rin, and we started back in high school pa. So I understood naman. Now I understand. Actually, now I understand.
So of course that time it's difficult to accept and it's difficult to understand kasi nga bata pa nga rin kayo.
Yes. Tsaka syempre yun yung naging buhay mo, yun yung nakilala mo, sir, as far as you were during that time. Yun yung alam mong life, no? I was really I really blew up.
So eto na, 'di ba, no? After 3 months you went back to the Philippines. Tapos paano na yung naging situation? Did you meet Nikos and the group? Paano?
Yes, kasi nasa college pa rin naman po kami. Hindi pa rin naman tapos yung school ng time. That was 2013. So, as you know, sir, no, nag-graduate kami ni Nikos. Actually, sabay kami, sir. I don't know if you
2017 din. No?
Yes, sabay kami ni Nikos. Actually, some of the pictures there, yung dun sa other video, magkasama talaga kami dun. I took those pictures. Kaya I was like, hey, I took that photo. Yeah, I miss the guy. So, yun.
So talagang you're but friends talaga kayo even in the year when you graduated, same, di ba?
Yes. Sir, he was one of my best friends talaga. One of my best friends. And hindi ko makakaila yun.
So when you went back to the Philippines from Canada, no, hindi pa nangyayari yung music laban?
No, tapos na yata yung music laban ng time na yun, sir. Yeah, kaya nga may magazine na. Kaya nga, ang sakit, sir, kasi hindi man lang ako nasabihan, bigla na lang makikita ko sa Facebook, may nag-pop out. There's a different dude there. Hey, that's supposed to be me.
Okay. But you were in Canada during that time when music laban happened.
Yeah, kaya I couldn't blame them as well. They had to continue. The show must go on. So I really don't blame them now. I fully understand the picture and it's all in the past. Wala na sa akin.
Okay. How about the other members of the band? Are you in speaking terms now? Are you in contact?
Hindi lang kami nag-uusap, sir. Pero we're good naman. Okay naman kami. I have no ill will. Like I said, no, I have no ill will kahit kanino.
Correct.
Now talaga.
You mentioned something in one of our chats na talagang you underwent depression then and
Oh
all.
yeah.
Could you please share that?
Whew,
Kasi you
grueling.
know what? You know what, Kyle? Ang dami-dami kasi na ano, ang dami-daming a lot of people experience that.
Oh
Pero
yeah.
they're not in the open to share it and all. Pagka nakita nila from a guy like you, good looking,
Ay, grabe.
successful, 'di ba?
Thank you,
Na
sir.
you're sharing that and hindi pala parang it's not an isolated case. Parang I think they will be inspired with especially with you pag nakalaman nila yung mga ganyang stories.
Actually, sir, kaya ako na rin tinake yung opportunity na to, sir. Yun nga, kasi para na-miss ko na rin kayo para mag-usap na rin tayo at least virtually in person,
Correct.
hindi lang yung puro chat, no? And at the same time, kasi sir, I also want to take this time then to, kumbaga parang siguro hindi naman, no, I can't speak for everyone who is depressed kasi iba-iba naman po yung form
Mm,
of depression. And to be honest, sir, iba-iba rin yung reasons why.
true.
No, but this is what I believe in, sir. I believe that kahit papano, yung source of
Mm,
why we feel empty, why we feel that way, why we feel depressed is because of a same or similar source. For me, it's all about sir, feeling unimportant to people.
oh,
It's
yeah.
feeling parang neglected, na parang feeling mo you're just not part of anything, no? I think that depression commonly comes from there. Sa
Yeah.
akin kasi depression commonly comes from social
Yeah.
interactions. Kumbaga
Mm,
how you think people see you and how you perceive the world as well.
mm.
How you perceive yourself. It's all about perception, sir.
Okay. So when you
So,
were yun when you ano to were you able to identify na I'm having a depression?
not immediately, sir. Not
Uh,
immediately. I don't, yun ang pinakamahirap na part actually
mm,
sa depression, sir. Lalo na ako, sir, personally, I grew up to be this jolly,
yeah.
hyper kid. Trust me, sir, when I say lumaki ako na I never knew what it means to have negativity in my life. Wala talaga.
Mm,
Until nangyari sa akin, nung high school nga, until nangyari sa akin yung mga details na yon na parang, oh, okay, ganito pala yun. This is how people don't like you, mga ganon.
mm,
So, dun na, kumbaga nabuhusan ako ng malamig na tubig na this is reality pala. This is life. It's not all
yeah.
fun and games. You have to be careful then.
Mhm. So how long did you endure that feeling?
Oh, sir, grabe. Syempre, it didn't occur to me agad, no? So, I was still a jolly kid kahit naman nung high school. Kaya nga, I never considered na depressed ako nung high school. Pero nag-start yung mulat ko sa mga problems nun. Pero talagang I started really getting, kumbaga parang, I didn't know who I was anymore because of all the series of things that happened to me, mga hindi mga gandang bagay, no?
Mm,
So, your friends, you lost your friends, you lost a girl that you loved,
mm,
uh, tapos, you know, other stuff that, pet peeves na parang,
mm.
nangyayari, it's just nitty-gritty details here na parang that make you realize na parang, bakit ganun yung nangyayari sa akin? Parang hindi ako important sa life.
Pero it didn't occur naman to you na kasi normally ang ano ng depression, they commit suicide, no? Pero
Ay,
it
mabigat yung akin. Mabigat. Hindi ko lang siguro ma-express fully
uh,
here, pero ang bigat na nangyari sa akin, sir. Actually, I had a few suicide attempts.
oh my
Not
gosh.
everybody knows that.
Really? Are
Okay.
we?
I drank pills. I tried slicing my hair. But
Mm.
I'm still alive, sir.
Oh my
Ito na-realize ko.
gosh.
Ito na-realize ko.
Why didn't you communicate with me during that time? I could have,
Kasi, sir, when you're depressed, you don't necessarily want to talk to anyone.
yeah.
You're afraid. No, it's not that you don't want to.
Yeah.
Actually, I love my friends. I
Mm.
miss them. I
Y-
want to talk to them. I just couldn't bring
You
myself to.
didn't share that to anyone?
During that time, no.
Oh my, that's why. That's why
And
talaga.
everybody, sir, that I loved, kind of, syempre, nawawala sila sa'yo eh. I don't want to say naman that they left me because
Mm.
ganyan. The people who loved me wanted to reach out. It's just that
Yeah.
ang hirap kong intindihin nung time na yun. I was also
Oo.
being difficult. Pero, yun nga, how can you blame a person who's going through something who doesn't even understand what's going on?
You didn't try talking to your dad kasi I think your dad the way I look at your dad, mukhang approachable siya eh.
Yes, very,
Di
very.
ba?
Love my parents, sir. And actually, sir, my parents, nagkaroon din ako ng difficulty kasi syempre, not every time they will also understand what you're going
Yeah.
through. There are also other people din naman kasi. Your parents are also other entities eh.
Yes.
Diba? They're also other people. They won't
Yes.
necessarily understand you 100% because you're your own person.
Mm.
So that was I was struggling with, sir, no?
Oh my
Kumbaga, I
gosh.
had demons and I was just really battling with them alone talaga.
I was, so surprised na surprised ako, Kyle, no? So, isa-isahin natin, no? Ano yung nag-trigger for you, for example, to slash your wrist, mga ganyan?
Dami, sir. Dami. Like I said, generally speaking, talagang, I felt unloved. Ganun lang naman lagi, sir, di ba? When you hear other people, it sounds cliche, pero that's the truth, sir, kasi. Kaya naman, nung na-realize ko rin lahat, it's all about love talaga, sir. You really have to be understanding to other people. Have the most patience you have with somebody who has depression and have the most understanding sa kanila. Why? Kasi lahat ng nangyayari sa kanila, yung ugali nila, lahat ng antics nila, it may be because of the things that they have perception with in their lives.
Oh my gosh.
Ang hirap nun, sir. And
Oo.
I was battling with that depression alone. Not my bandmates, not any of my friends. I know they cared, pero I felt like they never really truly understood.
So the scenario was that you were going to school, and then at the end of the day, you felt alone. Ganyan ba ang dating niya?
Sorry, sir, ang bigat. Sorry, sir, ang bigat. Pero yeah.
Oh my
That's
gosh. Ano to? Were you staying near Lasal area o uwian ka every day?
Uwian, sir. Uwian.
So you drive your car? Ano ba?
Sometimes I commute and sometimes I drove, sir. Depende
Ang
kung ano
hirap. Ang hirap naman ang na-experience mo. Parang
Yeah.
gusto kitang i-embrace at i-hug.
I wanna embrace it, sir.
Oo nga. Ano ba? Ba't hindi mo sinabi yan sa akin? Kasi remember, no, when you were in Lasal na, kahit papano, from time to time, nagkakaroon tayo ng chance to at least communicate.
Sir, I like talking to you naman. Hindi lang siguro yung halata na talagang approachable naman talaga ako. Gusto ka nakikusap palagi eh.
na ano kasi, ano to? Did it last for a year or two?
Oh, sir, no. It lasted for a really long time. At least how I felt, no? I realized na depressed ako by the end of my 4th year high school when I graduated. And then, nag-start na yung depression ko, mostly in college talaga. Pero intermittent siya, sir. Hindi naman, you don't always feel that way all the time.
Yeah,
pero you feel it generally, it's there. So in my life, I wouldn't say naman na in my college days, wala akong masayang days. No naman. Marami ko masayang times in college. Pero, in general, I was depressed. I was like...
So, when did you reach a point na you finally recovered from that kind of feeling?
Yes, sir. 2015 was the time I lost my depression.
How?
Thank God. It's just funny, sir, no? Ang dami ko talaga na-realize eh. Hindi ko lang alam how to put it in words because there a lot.
A lot.
Abutin tayo, sir, na hanggang bukas. Kapag ko lahat yun.
Sige, whatever comes into your mind, di ba? Whatever comes into... Kasi ako, kahit 24 hours tayo, okay ako. Ikaw ang kausap ko. Pero how are you going to to make it short? Parang paano mo siya na... Ang hirap eh, di ba? Ang tagal. Pagkatapos biglang at 2015 na realize mo, okay ka na.
Okay, alam niyo paano, sir? Ito na nakakatawa. Ito lang na-realize ko talaga, sir. Depression kasi, it starts from a stimuli. Medyo
yes.
It starts from a stimuli. Kumbaga parang, it starts from things that tick you off.
Yeah.
And then it starts out as problems. Starts out as things, and then may mabubuo ka na thought. Yun na lang, to make it a gist. May mabubuo ka na thought. So usually thought na yun is negative thoughts, no? So you tend to create negativity in your head. If you didn't have any before then, pero kapag ka nag-start ka ma-depress, negativity yung makikreate mo sa head mo. in so much of time na mamaya you're in the thick of your depression, yung ka na, you become that negative person already. And kaya ako nawala sa depression, sir, it's funny because well, dito ko na realize it's funny talaga. Dito ko na realize, sir, na you can never tell, no, kailan mawawala yung depression mo. Pero nawala yung depression ko because of your environment changing. It's an environment change lang basically, sir.
What kind of environment?
Okay.
Saan mo to nakuha?
I have a cousin kasi. Hi, hello, I love you, that cousin. You know who you are. She stayed in my house. She lived in my house.
Mm-hmm.
So nagkaroon ngayon ako ng kausap. And then she brought her friends at home. Nagkaroon ako ng different environment. So at least for me, naging trigger ko. Unti-unting na-realize ko, parang nawawala yung yung sadness ko, yung emptiness ko. Kasi ganito yun, sir, depression is it's just it's your own ideology, perception of things. So when something changes that, edi ganun lang din siya kadali magbabago. That's in a nutshell, sir. But of course, time.
Pero you were right, no? Na kasi all of a sudden, you had a new group of people who you could share your joy and happiness and whatever feelings that you have. Tapos you suddenly felt na you have parang you have a worth. You have a value as a person kasi these people listen to you, these people enjoy your company. So talagang it's a good lesson pala, no, na talagang ang solution talaga pala sa depression talaga, you should need somebody to talk to.
Kaya sir, you're right, sir. Kaya sir, I always meet, sir, ako personal, thing ko to, whenever I meet someone, I really make it a point to understand that person fully and to give full parang care dun sa person na yun, kahit na sino pa siya. Kaya nga, even back in high school, sir, I was friends with everyone naman. I was friends with even the person who was least na pinapansin, and I was also friends with the person who was really, high up there sa social standing nila. So I never picked people. I guess, sir, yun yung masasabi ko sa naging mindset ko. I really cared for people. No, kasi nga I know how it is to feel to be neglected, to feel na parang you're not part of anything. So I make the best out of the relationship when I have it with someone to make that person feel like he's loved or she's loved.
So did this cousin of yours, this is a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Galing.
Isa sa mga closest cousins ko. So
so that time you were still studying in LaSalle, right?
I was still in college.
Somehow nag-change na pala yung yung nagpa-positive na yung feelings mo.
I was super thankful for that talaga, sir. I had so much fun. Kumbaga para sa akin yun yung time na parang yun yung reckoning ko in a sense.
True.
Wala kasi yung joy sa akin, sir. And then in 2015 biglang bumalik. Thank you for those guys. No? So
okay, so yung when you felt okay ka na, no, 2015. So 2016, then you graduated 2017. Ano na nangyari nung mga panahon na yon? Dahil naging positive na yung mo eh.
Yeah. Pero yun nga, sir, no, hindi siya, okay, ang haba kasi.
There's no absolute, naman eh.
There's no absolute parang
happiness.
100%. Parang ganito, sir, I put it this way. My first hill na talagang I reached the peak of my talagang joy, happiness was in high school, no? So all of the experiences, sir, my band, I thank my band for all the opportunity I had talaga with all the fun stuff that we did, partying, sir. Having to meet other people as well, having to be friends with a lot of good people. No? That was my first hill. No, pero here's life kasi, sir. Life is a roller coaster. No? So, you reach your first point of happiness. Yun yung, kumbaga, I call it parang virgin ka pa nun eh. Kumbaga,
correct.
Yun yung first time mo naka-feel ka ng ganon. So, you were really, kumbaga parang genuine yung excitement mo about everything. But life is not always like that, sir. Siyempre, nung bata tayong lahat, we feel na nung teenager tayo, that's everything na. Kumbaga, this is everything. I felt like, my band, this will be forever. It may have been, or it could have been, pero life is not like that all the time. So what happened to me is I experienced that sadness, the depression, the emptiness. Pero now, sir, eto maganda, no, praise God din, sir, no, praise God. 2015, di ba? God led me to a better life, di ba? He used people para maging better yung life po natin. So, 2015, umaangat ulit yung joy ko. It's not the same hill, but now you're a little more mature. Alam mo na, dahil ang dami mo na natutunan eh. You know how to talk to people better now. You know what not to say and what to say. Things like that. They teach you.
Okay, your involvement with the real estate, no? Kasi it came at a point na you were undergoing depression then somehow, di ba?
Yeah.
Was it affected na somehow ba naapektuhan yung
Yes,
focus
sir.
mo sa real estate?
Yes, sir. Kasi when you're depressed, how do I say this? Ang depression kasi, sir, it's not just an emotion eh. It's not just parang, I'm sad
Yeah,
today.
that's
It's
true.
not like that eh. Depression, sir, kasi it leaves a mental thing eh. Kumbaga meron siyang mental scar. So you get to develop other things. Anxiety. Ang daming tao may ganyan. Marinig nyo
True.
madalas yan, sir. Anxiety. So I think I still have it. Even up to now, sir. I think I still have it. And you get to develop other things as well. Other people have tics out of it. May mga tics sila. So I'm using just this time, sir, no, para i-express sa viewers or kung sino man manood dito na I want to make them feel that they're understood, no? Kahit may tics sila, minsan nakakahiya yun. I developed a little bit of that also, sir, no? And I still have anxiety up to now, sir, no? Pero yun nga, I'm
Oo,
very
kasi naman it only shows that you're a human being.
yeah.
Everybody naman experiences that, 'di ba?
Yes.
It's just the way you handle it, 'di ba?
Yun, sir. Actually, yun talaga yun. Tama kayo, sir. It's the way you handle. Yun, actually, yun sana yung gusto kong sabihin, no, as a lesson, as an aral. Ay, sorry, sir. Wait lang tawag sa akin. Wait lang, sir. Sino yun? May nangungulit sa atin habang nag-zoom tayo, sir. Ba't na?
Sige lang, sagutin mo
Hindi
siya.
pwede yun. Hindi pwede yun. Wait lang. Decline that call. Mas importante to, sir. Kasi we're on to something.
Malay mo si Nikos pala yun.
Ay, that was another friend. So, ayun, sir, no? So, I think the best parang aral here is that we really have to retrospect, no, sir? Kahit na may anxiety tayo, kahit na may na-develop tayo ng mga ganon, you have to retrospect in yourself. No? It's not so much about the world. Eh. It's not so much about how they put negativity in your life. It's more of, ang natutunan ko lately, it's more of how you deal with them. Are you going to fight fire with fire? Or are we going to, kumbaga, kumbaga, mahalin mo na lang yung mga ibang people. And that's what I realized, sir. You just have to love other people na lang.
Okay, so naaliw naman ako doon sa ano. Okay, so in ito ba hindi ka ba nagkaroon ng special someone sa ngayon? Oo, na para to help you out na kahit papaano, 'di ba? Nakakatulong
Sana meron, sir.
sa gwapo mong 'yan.
May mga few dates here and there. Yun nga lang, sir, parang syempre it doesn't work out then.
Eto, ano bang hinahanap ng isang Kyle sa isang partner?
Sorry, sir?
Ano bang hinahanap ng isang Kyle para maging partner?
Actually, sir, nothing in particular. Nung bata tayo, sir, di ba, merong mga gano'n. Gusto ko yung
gano'n, di ba?
Pero now that I'm older, there's no such thing as an
so
idea.
Parang sa'yo, pag naramdaman mo, yun na yun.
Yes. And syempre naman, sir, malalaman mo naman kung yung taong yun talagang medyo tagilid, di ba? Hindi naman yung gano'n, di ba? Syempre, sir, gusto ko yung maayos na girl. And of course, one of the things that I also want is God-fearing person as well.
At least, no, I mean, you don't set certain qualifications for a partner, no? That is good. Mature ka na nga. Mature ka na, Kyle. Oo.
Thank you.
Kasi hindi ka na nagle-label na kailangan ganito, kailangan ganun eh. Parang whoever comes in and you feel that siya yun na yun. Wala ka ba na-feel ngayon sa harap? Joke.
Hindi, kasi yes, sir. No, pero sir, I missed you, sir. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Nakakatuwa lang kasi 'di ba, parang Diyos ko, ganun pala 'yun. Parang hindi ko na imagine na all my life, parang all the while I thought you were okay in its entirety. Yung pala dumaan ka dun sa stage na yun na parang how I wish I could have been there for you, parang ganon.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's sweet. So, yun nga po, no. Actually, nakakatawa nga talaga, sir. Hindi niyo nakita sa akin na ano pala ako makulit ako nung high school.
Hindi, actually, I saw that. I saw that na jolly ka. Pero
Yeah.
kasi there were so many occasions na hindi, natandang-tanda ko talaga na parang ayaw mong mag-mingle sa ingay ng G. Oo.
Yeah, hindi kasi nung time na yun, I was a little bit of a bitter boy. I was a kind of like a pissed boy.
Tapos I could remember pa,
Yeah.
ito yung table ko, dito ka sa side na to nandito
Yeah.
ka sa side na to. Pinuntahan kita. Tapos while they were, may mga days na while they were all cracking jokes, playing, etc. Ikaw nasa table ka, nakikipag-usap ka sa akin.
Of course. And then yun nga, kasi nga, syempre, it was the thick of my problems then. So,
tapos, di ba, maraming moment, meron kang isang major video kasi yung class nyo, nagbigay sa akin na wala ka. Ikaw lang yung wala when they shot that. Parang when they had that.
I know.
Parang doon, kasi hinahanap ko yun kasi di ba, it was given to me kasi parang farewell video. Wala si Kyle.
No. I understood why. No, pero I understood why. And, but, you know, like I said nga, sir, it's all in the past. And, ganun talaga, sir. Talaga, you meet people.
Di bale, solo naman kita ngayon Na-solo na kita ngayon.
But yun nga, like I said, sir, I just want to reiterate, no? Syempre kasi mapapanood nila to in the future. Just want to reiterate, I love those guys. Like, I have no hatred. Talaga, sir. Wala na talaga. I'm just for kwentuhan's sake na lang to, sir, no? I still remember how it feels, no? Pero hindi na lang ganun, sir, Syempre matanda na tayo. we're almost yung batch namin, we're almost
How old are you na ba, Kyle?
Joke lang.
Mukha kang 21, wag ka mag-alala.
Thank you. Ganito na lang, sir. We're nearing our 30s.
Pero wala sa itsura mo, no?
Thank you, sir.
You still look like parang nasa 20. Ganyan tingin ko sa'yo. Kasi nga, baby face ka naman talaga, boy next door type. Yun ang mga dating mo noon di ba? Mga datingan mo. Hanggang ngayon naman, same pa rin. Hindi nag-change, hindi nagmamature ang itsura. Pero you had some commercials before, di ba?
Yes.
Sige nga, share about it.
Kasi nga, di ba, sir, ito nga nakakatawa di ba, you said, sir, na, pati hindi ka lang mag-model. Hindi ko lang, sir, na-express nung time na yun, that I was already getting into mga commercials.
Oo, correct.
Kasi ayoko naman di ba, ilantad na, ganon. Parang gumawa na lang ako sa inyo nung time na yun. Sabi ko, sige, sir, pero actually, I had projects na rin nung time na yun.
Sige nga, share mo nga lahat. Ilan bang naging commercials mo?
Oh my goodness, I think like there was my very first was Goldilocks, sir. Goldilocks. Parang ano lang ako, second stringer ako doon. Kasi syempre first time yun. Pero that was I was blessed, sir. I felt blessed because at least nabigyan po ako ng opportunity to experience something like that. Diba? Extraordinary po yun. Not everybody experiences TV, TV commercials or media. And sobra kaya nga ang saya ko nun, sir. Kasi,
ano ba? Were you able to keep the copies of those commercials?
Hindi, sir.
Sayang, no?
So, syempre, you have to talk to the higher ups para makuha mo yung copy na yun, and I don't think they'd give it away. So,
so after Goldilocks, ano pa yung mga naging naaalala mo that you could still...
Ang dami, sir. Siguro nagkaroon ako hindi naman sobrang dami, but I had like pero under my hands, my fingers here, siguro mga less than 10 naman, siguro mga 7.
Madami pa rin.
Yeah.
How was that? Were you cast, pre-cast, or did you audition, or
I auditioned for all of them, sir. But, sir, kasi yung masarap nung time na yun. Nung na-introduce ako sa industry po na yun, actually high school din yun, nalaman ni Nanikos yun, sir. Ang totoo nun, tinutukso nila ako. Sabi na, Kyle, nasa metal band ka. Tapos parang nagpapakit ka sa camera, parang kang fruitcake. Ginagano nila ako. So, pero nagtawa na lang ako, Tinawanan ko nagtatawa kami ron. So, every time I had an audition, so jolly ako noon, sir. So, nakakaibigan ko lahat ng mga nag-audition as well. Even yung mga nagpapa-audition, nakakausap ko sila. And then And I become friends with them. So siguro na-bless na rin po ako na dahil nga nakakausap ko sila, nakakaibigan ko sila, they already know my face then. So na-VTR nila ako, they have copies, and hindi na ako nahihirapan sa audition kasi yung ibang auditions ko kahit isang beses lang, they'd call me kagad, o Kyle, sige, shoot na tayo next week.
So, ano yung pinaka-favorite mong naging commercial?
The one, halos lahat, sir. Kasi I never really thought of the commercial as, yung commercial yung favorite ko. No, sir. I really like every commercial. The experience. Kasi, sir, yung mga friends, and yung mga yung crew na kaibigan mo, yung people, yung mga artista na nakikilala mo.
Pero I saw one of the, parang, syempre, ini-stalk ko yung Facebook mo, di ba? Meron doon na parang parang it's a dance, parang dance.
Right.
Ano yan?
Sir, yun ang paborito ko. Yun ang yung sabihin ko, yun yung paborito ko. It's ano yata yun? It's funny. I think it's hindi, Diatabs yata yun. Diatabs. Yeah, pero ang isang pa sa mga favorite ko, sir, is Close Up din. Nag-ano ako for Close Up ba? Colgate pala, sorry.
Colgate.
It was Colgate, yeah.
So of course, di ba may talent fee yan? When was it given to your parents and then your parents would give it to you or will show you, this is your talent fee, ganyan?
The talent fee was directly given to me, sir. Kasi syempre yung mga higher ups, yung magsasabi sa mga producers doon, ito yung talent fee.
So it was naman as early as young as high school pala, no? Kumikita ka na sa commercials.
Blessing din, sir.
Tapos ikaw naman patay mali siya ka. Sabi ko mag-artista ka, mag-commercial model ka.
Umawa lang ako sa inyo, sir. Para sabi ko.
Tapos, I could still remember pa nga, sabi ko pa nga dati, parang pagka nag-artista ka, I'll be the president of your fans club. Sinabi ko yun sa'yo eh.
Yeah, I remember that, sir. Totally remember that, sir.
Oh my God.
I just reply, ha ha ha. Lagi lang akong natatawa.
Natutuwa naman. So, sa ngayon, wala ka na bang plano to, mag-ganyan-ganyan pa? Uli, kasi pwede ka pa. Kasi sa screen, you look so handsome and gorgeous. Kitang-kita ko ngayon dito. Artistahin ka talaga, Kyle. So, wala ka bang plano na mag-try uli?
Actually, sir, I'm not keeping my doors closed naman po. Sa akin nowadays kasi, sir, everything is possible. Nowadays, no? Everything is just an open door for me. Any opportunity that comes my way, I'll take it naman, sir. No? So, ganoon naman ako ngayon, business-wise or work-wise or whatever that may be. Okay ako. So, kunyari, sir, yung sinasabi niyo na just in case may mag-contact sa akin, I'll probably still go through with it, sir.
Yeah.
Kaya nga lang, syempre lately, dahil nga because of the things that happened to me and other stuff, na-distract ako, nawala rin ako, sir.
Okay. So after graduating from LaSalle, 2017, ano yung nangyari sa'yo? What happened to you immediately after that? Did you work or did you continue with your real estate? Ano yung mga naging explorations?
Yun talaga yung halos ginawa ko. Minaster namin yun, sir.
So is the company owned by your family?
No, sir. I work for Mega World Corporation. So yeah, I also sell condos from that company, and for the longest time, sir, we've been...
Hindi ba pwedeng i-mention yung company na yan?
Kaka-mention ko lang, sir. Mega World. Mega World po. Mega World, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
it's a great company, sir. It's a good company.
Ano to? Of course, meron ka ng position dyan.
I was a marketing manager. Kaso, nung college, sir, nag-marketing manager po ako ron. And siguro masabi ko na rin, sir, na medyo naging proud din ako because I was able to form a team pero medyo naging short-lived lang kasi nga I was studying. So I got girls. I got 2 girls para sa team namin. They were also my friends in college and kasi nga naisip ko kailangan yung babae, sir, kapag ka magbibente. Kasi people buy easily from women. Yeah. Let's be honest.
And also, with looks like you, syempre mabenta, mas madaling bumenta. So, right now, ano ba to? In your company right now, manager ka pa rin, di ba?
Now, kasi, sir, hindi ko nagambulin din yun. So, hirap din. So, now, kumbaga, parang I'm just an agent na lang muna. Sales associate na lang muna. I went down as a manager. Kasi, hirap din kampanan na. Wala na rin ako back in college. So, I stayed that way muna. Yeah. But
Okay.
I'm concentrating on still selling mga units pa
So,
rin.
na-master mo na siya, pero di ba parang ang hirap
Hirap.
paano mo siya paano mo, how do you close a deal, no? Kasi, alam mo sa totoo lang, a lot of people have been recruiting me to become sales associate agent. Hindi ko kaya, parang feeling ko hindi ako pang
Kaya
ganyan.
yan, sir.
Oo, hindi ako pang ganyan eh. So, hindi ko I'm so, bilib na bilib ako sa nakaka-sales ng condo, ng house, and how do
Actually,
you do that?
actually, sir, I don't know, siguro it's just me, no, sir. Pero ako kasi, kumbaga, for me, it's you don't really have to be super intelligent about all the specs and stuff like that. In everything, sir, no? Parang kahit na ano lang, you just have to make that person feel that they need this product. It's simple convincing lang naman, sir. So for example, parang kayo, nagtuturo kayo, so yung sinasabi sa class, it's convincing the class that this is very important. It's a very important lesson and you need this in your life. So that's also how I communicate with other people, with mga clients. So parang, dude, get this unit kasi ang ganda nito dahil mura pa siya. And kung gusto mo kakitaan yung unit, you can also do that. Diba? It's very flexible. Parang mga ganun lang, sir. It's
Okay.
just,
So medyo somehow matagal ka na sa real estate.
yes.
So were you able to invest na rin your own?
Kami as a family, sir. Ako, not yet.
That's
Pero
good.
soon, sir. Hopefully.
Yeah, okay. That's good, no? Well, let's talk about music. Kasi you're a musician. Hindi ba bumabalik sa yung moment na parang I want to perform, I want to go upstage and still do my turf?
Actually, sir, I never lost naman my musicianship. Kahit naman nung nawala ako sa Manila Under Fire, I still love music, no, sir. And in fact, I still practice every day even if I didn't have any band, no.
Wow.
Pero now, sir, hindi niyo lang po siguro alam, now I have a band again.
Okay.
We're called, guys, nga pala, so for those who want to listen to our band, we're called Slumber Party. So
Slumber
Slumber
party.
Party, yeah, the sleepover. Pero kasi it doesn't mean that, no, sir. Slumber Party, I thought of it kasi na parang medyo dark yung dating niya, slumber, tas party. So parang dark and light. So naisip ko lang na ganun, sir, kasi babae yung vocalist namin. So I thought of the name like that. Medyo cute pero medyo dark at the same time.
Pero are you underground? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman, sir. We're actually lighter now. We're an alternative rock band.
So who formed it? Who formed it? Ikaw?
No. It was a friend of mine in college naman. College pa rin, sir. Matagal ko ng kaibigan din tong girl na to. Siya nga yung vocalist. And then, sometime nung 2019, sir, bago mag-pandemic, bigla na lang siya nag-chat sa akin. Oh, Kyle, gawa tayo ng banda and stuff like that. Kasi gusto kong matuto paano magbanda. So yun, medyo newbie siya dun sa aspect na yun, but she's good. She's a good singer, she's a good songwriter, and yun nga, we help each other para makagawa.
How many members of the band?
Right now, we are drummer, bassist, guitar players, mga four kami, sir.
4, okay. So, have you launched this somewhere? Or...
Wala pa, sir. Not yet. We're still new.
When do you plan to launch it? Let's blast it.
Plans pa lang, sir, no? Pero hopefully sometime po by the end of this year. Or kung hindi man, because of the pandemic really ruined a lot of plans, sir, no? So pwedeng next year na, sir. Early next or late this year.
So you're also planning to have recordings of your music?
Yes, of course.
Kasi it's easier, sabi ko nga kay Nikos, di ba? It's easier to market now music kasi worldwide digital di ba? You could reach all over the world na.
Ironically, sir, mas dumali ngayon for music because now you're at home.
So I can't wait to hear your music. I hope yung may mga videos ka so far kahit mga jamming mo that we could use and show.
Yes, sir. There will be soon.
Okay, so i-blast natin yan, paingayin natin.
I know, sir. Yeah.
Pero you also sing.
Well, I never considered myself as a singer, sir. Pero syempre, I do support
Okay. When I saw some of your videos na you were playing, parang iba talaga yung mga galaw mo. Yung talaga, ganun ba talaga? I mean, I'm so curious bakit ganun? Anong meron? Ba't kailangan na ganun ang mga
It's the emotions. It's
emotions talaga, no?
passion
Talagang
talaga.
passion, ano?
Yeah. Ang sarap kasi, sir. I mean, kunyari kayo, what music do you listen to, sir?
Siyempre, pang mga ballad ako.
Okay na. What emotion or ano yung nagiging emotion nyo kapag may ballad kayo? Parang gumaganong-ganong kayo?
Oh, exactly.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, sir. So whatever you feel, you just express it through your performance.
Galing. Nalib ako. Slumber party.
Slumber party.
Slumber party. I have to remember that. And
yeah.
Wala pa kayong sana meron na kayong mga may FB page ba kayo or IG page?
We have an FB page. It's called Slumber Party as well. So
sige. I-follow ko yan.
Pero there's really not much in there sa ngayon, sir. I'm just
So performance-wise, no, have you performed na somewhere else?
Yes, during this pandemic, sir, nagkaroon po kami ng mga dalawang gigs ata, sir. Dalawang gigs. Yeah, we performed in 2 gigs, but most of them kasi, sir, are from the north. And I'm the only guy from here sa south, from UNBF. So, ang hirap din kaya hindi rin ako kagad makakommit sa kanila.
Yeah, especially now it's pandemic, no? It's not that easy to meet. Wala ba kayong plan to do some online performances?
Meron, sir, soon.
Gawin
Wait for those things, sir. Wait for that, sir.
Oo, kasi parang, may isang singer nga dyan sa Pinas, si Gerard Santos. Parang, I got in contact with him. Tapos, he had a concert. Parang 500 pesos yata yung ticket. Online concert siya na all you have to do, parang they will give you a link before the show na para ka makapasok. Sana may ganun kayo.
Hindi naman kami ganun, sir.
Hindi kasi
famous.
hindi, we could market it to people, to your market, yung target market nyo talaga. Kasi people patronize naman certain market, certain music genre, di ba? So, meron talaga who's willing to pay for such kind of performance, di ba?
Hopefully, sir, in the future, we may
kailangan maano natin yan.
I look forward to that.
Pero hindi ito same ng Manila Under Fire.
Totally not, sir. This is talagang alternative rock. More on, I don't know, sir, baka makarelate kayo kasi more on mga 90s to. 90s alternative yung dating namin or sometimes 80s pa. New wave alternative, ganun po.
So, for example, in your moment of solitude, talagang music is your companion.
Yes, sir. Kasi talagang lumaki ako. Yun nga, sina Nikos, I really grew up with them. And, talagang I considered them to be the main people in my life. Talagang sila yung naging influence ko rin in my life, no?
True.
So, sir, I was really thankful for what it's worth kahit pa.
Okay. Now, Nikos mentioned na somehow during this pandemic, he was affected in a lot of things. So, financial, mga ganito. Ikaw ba, na-experience, kasi you're into real estate, kasi what I've heard from the different real estate people na namimit ko, mas nag-boom daw ang real estate during the pandemic. I don't know if it's true, but for them, nag-boom daw
It's true. Actually, natawa nga po ako dahil, by the way, I wasn't able to mention, kasi hindi lang po ako yung nag-real estate. I actually joined real estate because of my parents as well. My parents were the
sila
ones.
Talaga yung...
Yes, sila talaga. So, syempre, sumusunod tayo sa footsteps ng parents natin kasi that's what we see every day, So, I'm a huge fan of my parents po, my mom and my dad. Shout out din po sa kanila.
Yeah, hello po, mommy, daddy.
Thank you.
May sister ka, di ba?
Yes, my sister din po.
Hello, sister.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so, sobrang thankful ako kay God, sir, kasi nga, at least nabigyan ako ng parents na talagang, marunong gumabay ng son, ng children nila. And yun nga, sa real estate, sir, it's funny because mas marami kami nabebenta ng parents ko lately kaysa nung walang pandemic. Dahil nga, syempre, yung mga ibang tao gusto nila, sir, invest din. They want to save their money instead of actually just the money going away dahil pandemic, so mahirap mag-ano ng pera. So mas sinisave nila yon.
Ang galing. Oo.
Investments.
So ikaw, can you admit at this point na at least you have parang you're secured in terms of savings, no?
Yes, somehow, sir, pero hindi ko naman sabi fully. No? Kasi may problema pa rin. Just like Nikos, because it's the pandemic din talaga,
Correct.
meron din talaga, sir, mga backlash.
Mm.
Kasi kahit na lumakas yung real estate, sir, in a general sense, pero a lot of people are still, kumbaga, reluctant eh. Di ba? Kumbaga, reluctant sila, ganito, talaga bang worth it? Ganyan. So, hirap din. So, hindi rin kaagad-kaagad.
Pero at this point, can you claim na if you get married, ready ka na?
Hindi pa, sir. Not yet.
Sige, willing naman kaming mag-antay.
But, sir.
Hindi ka, seriously, bakit sa tingin mo hindi pa panahon?
Honestly, sir, it's me. Medyo hindi pa ako ready because of
heartbreak.
Not really, sir. I have to really fix myself din muna. Though nawala na ako sa mga things na sinabi ko earlier, depression and stuff like that. Syempre may mga lingering effects, no? So it still affects me up to this day. I'll be honest, sir. It still affects me to this day. And somehow it does affect my work.
How does it occur to you na parang kailan mo siya na feel bigla na ito yung effect o parang ganon?
Sir, it's a recurring thing. So kapag medyo na ako sa stress, it kind of may anxiety na pumapasok and nagugulo yung head mo because of that. But that's exactly why I'm still battling it, sir. And I included the Lord in my life because of those things. Starting with the pandemic.
Okay, tama ka kasi yung pandemic na to talaga marami tong ginulong mga emosyon, 'di ba? Tsaka mga mentality. Ako kasi I also come to a point sometimes I really feel bored kasi imagine for more than a year I couldn't get out of the house. Nasa apartment lang ako, nasa condo lang ako and home base parang I haven't lived the normal life. Dumarating din yan eh. Pero kasi ako, syempre matanda na ako, no? Sobrang
Hindi naman mukha, sir. Ganun pa rin yung itsura nyo nga since before.
I can sa tingin ko I can handle it properly. You know, parang yung boredom, yung mga stress and all like that. Hindi ko na siya. Kaya sa'yo, I want to tell you na kasi you're so young, bata ka pa eh, Kyle. Still bata ka pa. Pag sana ma-overcome mo na talaga siya ng bonggang-bongga kasi
I know.
Oo, kasi it would affect you later on pagka hindi mo siya na-overcome na kada pag na-stress ka, biglang babalik sa iyo yung mga
hindi naman sir. Hindi naman bumabalik yung depression ko. Nagkakaroon ako ng anxiety. Hindi bumabalik yung depression ko. It's just that yung way ko para mag-function medyo nagugulo. That's how anxiety works kasi.
Pero parang it doesn't look naman na na-stress ka kasi ang gwapo mo pa din nga eh.
Right now, sir, I'm not stressed right now. I'm having fun.
Okay. So when I was looking at the photos mo with your family, with your mom, dad, and sister, parang ang saya-saya nyo. Parang can you share something naman kahit papano? How are you as a family? The Madukdok family.
The Madukdok family. Sir, siguro masabi ko, we're tightly knit po talaga. We're a tightly knit family and I couldn't have asked for anything more than them, sir. Sa totoo lang, sir. I know that sounds cliche, pero iba eh. My dad is a different influence to me. He's really more into the practical side of things. He tells me the best tactics in life, you know. Kyle, ito yung dapat mong pag-aralan. Siya nagtuturo sa akin ng mga logistics, sir. Yung kung paano sa real estate, ano yung magkano to, yung computation ng ganito. In life, this is what you do. My mom naman, of course, she's a mom.
Yes.
She's the best mom. She teaches me life lessons naman. So kung sa father ko, yung technical side, my mom teaches me kung paano maging good person, God-fearing person.
Yeah.
You know,
and unconsciously, actually, I think they were also a part kung bakit hindi ganun katindi. Yung na-overcome mo pa rin yung mga nangyari sa'yo. Unconsciously, indirectly nakakatulong
Correct.
sila eh. Yung the
Definitely,
mere
sir.
fact na napaka-supportive
Definitely.
nila, 'di ba?
Yun din yung isa sa mga reasons ko. I think my family, sir, no? As a whole, hindi lang po Madukdok, even may Madlansake, kasi middle name ko is Madlansake, sir. I'm actually very close to my mother's
Mother
side.
side.
Close ako sa father's side, pero mas lumaki ako with my mother's side. So, parang talagang tight-knit din po yun. So, siguro na nga rin, sir, tama kayo, kaya hindi natuloy yung mga masamang balak ko in my life, no? Dahil
Correct.
I had the support of a good family.
I do not know if I could still remember it right. Ang house mo 'di ba malapit sa ano saan nga ba 'to? Sa
Yeah.
ano nga yung school na for boys? So Southreach.
Okay, Ayala-Alabang kami before, sir.
Oh,
Yes, pero syempre that was before. Nawala ako dun, sir, nung medyo late grade school na po. Because we had financial problems. So I grew up, lipat ng houses actually. I never stayed in a house nung sobrang tagal. Medyo lilipat kami na lipat.
So nung junior G ka, nasaan ka noon?
Well, okay, fine. Okay, no. I kind of take that back. Nagstay po pala kami in one house for about 10 years. Pero that was in I guess that's where most of my friends know where I'm from, sa Parañaque, in Valley 2.
Valley 2.
Yes, in Valley 2 area. That's where I kind of spent most of my teenage to early 20s. Yeah.
Okay.
Pero other than that, no, for the rest of my years, palipat-lipat po kami. So from Ayala, Alabang, meron pa po kami isang house sa may...
Ganun daw kasi pag nasa real estate ka eh. Lipat here, di ba? Iba-iba, di ba?
Yeah. Pero hindi kami sa real estate originally, sir. Pero originally my parents were doing mga insurance stuff, mga networking
So
stuff.
talagang sales pala sila.
Sales talaga. Sales.
Pwede ka doon. Perfect na perfect ka sa sales. Yung kasi yung mere presence mo pa lang, mabebenta na siya agad. wala pa yung property, wala pa yung brand. Ito na, si Kyle pa lang. Sige na, ano yung binibenta mo? Bibili na kami.
So dapat mag-get together po tayo in person.
Oo nga eh. Sana this pandemic will talagang mag-okay na, no?
Yeah, opo.
Ikaw ba vaccinated na, Kyle?
Oh, about that, sir. Personally, I don't want to take the vaccine.
Yeah. Medyo bata ka
naman yung sides nun, di ba? There are people who don't want to take it. There are people who are okay with it. No, sir. Natatakot din po kasi ako eh. There might be adverse effects. Just like, yung sinasabi
ko. Tayo.
Ayaw rin po ba, sir? Ayaw nyo?
Actually, ayoko talaga. Kaya lang the school requires us to have vaccinated. Hindi ko pa alam, schedule ko tomorrow pero afraid ako talaga.
No, sir. Ganito lang po gawin nyo. No? Just pray. Just pray to them. Just pray.
Kasi I was scheduled before. Tapos that time, may gout kasi ko eh. That time, nag-flare may gout flare ako. Hindi nila tinuloy. So ngayon, ini-schedule lang uli ako tomorrow. Oh my gosh.
Sir, I'll pray for you. Don't worry.
Sige. Ako naman. Kasi hindi pa natin alam yung totoong effect niya. Di ba?
At this point, sir, yung mga nangyayari ngayon, nobody knows. Kaya nga, sir, kay Lord lang talaga.
True. So paano ka napunta naman kasi naging spiritual ka din eh, di ba? Parang kahit paano medyo nag-active ka sa church.
Matagal na naman ako, sir, matagal na naman po kami Kristiyano. Kumbaga, kid pa lang ako, Christians, I grew up a Christian naman po talaga. Pero syempre, we're all people kasi. So, hindi ko everybody knows this. Pag nakasama nila ako in parties or mga ganito, I'm nowhere near a church guy. I'm nowhere near close to being like that, no? Pero mistaken nga, sir.
Pero you believe, yun ang importante, di ba?
I think ang pinaka-importante, the lesson that I learned lately, sir, is that God does not see you for the things that you do. God sees you because He loves you in general. Pero, ito naman din yun, sir, no? He also doesn't want us to sin. Pero He does not condemn you just because you're a sinner. Kasi alam na naman po niya yun eh. Bigla naging pastor. Hindi naman, sir, hindi naman. Pero that's what I just realized now, sir, no? Nag-start kami, sir, magbasa ng Bible kami ng family ko because of the pandemic nga. Nung nag-start diba? Parang medyo, what's happening? Oh no, the world's ending.
So what does this pandemic parang what does it do to you? Parang ano yung nabago ng pandemic sa isang tao?
Actually, sir, sobrang thankful ako. Not because of the pandemic, no? Pero ironic nga, sir, eh. Dahil nga, di ba? I think everybody somehow felt this as well. Because of the pandemic, there are families na mas naging tightly knit sila. Kumbaga,
True.
now is actually the time or the moment in our lives na we are closer to our loved ones.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for everybody. Definitely, there are a lot of families out there na, I want to pray for them dahil hindi yun yung nangyari sa kanila. No? And it's very tragic, it's very sad. Pero yun nga, mas naging, for the other families na talagang wala naman silang problems, mas naging close po. So, like our family, kami. And then yun nga, a lot of people now have time to pray talaga, seriously, kay Lord. Which is a good thing.
Ano naman yung isang hindi kagandahang bagay na nagawa ng pandemya sa
Yun na yung mga pinaka-obvious, sir, eh. Yun na yung mga tipong financial strike talaga. So, yun nga, sir, no? Tapos yun nga, of course, health scare, sir. Naiba yung life natin, eh. Ang totoo yan, sir, lahat tayo naiba po yung life natin. We don't get to see our friends anymore. Sometimes even our other relatives, we don't get to see them anymore. Ang hirap, sir. It's just hard. So we just really have to get used to it. I got used to it na lang talaga. But the
Pero
truth
siguro ang isang magandang nagawa ng pandemic is yung mga hindi mo naman kino-contact through video call like this, biglang nagkaroon tayo ng opportunity, sige mag-video call tayo, mag-zoom tayo. Di ba mga gano'n?
Exactly.
Kasi di ba, sa tagal natin, Cal, we never had a call. Puro tayo chat.
Yun ang totoo, sir. We never had anything like this. This is probably the longest we've spoken to each other.
Correct. Diba? Parang ako talaga from time. Kasi I know naman that you're busy also, you're busy with some other stuff. Hindi naman ako yung tipong laging, although lagi ko naisip na kontakin ko kaya si Kyle. Kaya laging may ganun, pero syempre I don't do that kasi I know naman na you cannot always reply immediately, di ba? Mga ganun.
Yeah.
So kaya sabi ko, I take my time. Tapos, but never we had, kasi kung hindi pa nagka-pandemic, hindi natin maiisip na let's have this kind of, talk, right?
Actually, sir, yun nga, dun nga po ako natutuwa sa inyo eh. You utilize this time para magkaroon po kayo ng YouTube channel and I'm so happy for you, sir. Natutuwa ako. Actually, gusto ko nga pong sabihin din na you can do this, sir, for the next years to come. Kumbaga, contact all the people or all our batchmates, sir, kausapin niyo po kaming lahat para alam
niyo
yeah.
Oo, kasi nga parang I wanted to be something unique naman na parang hindi ako nag-YouTube dahil gusto ko ng sobrang daming views, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi to connect, to my former students.
Ang galing, sir.
At saka the one who encouraged me to put this up is a former student also. Sabi niya, sir, mag-create ka ng channel. Para sa ko, what will I do with that? Tapos, after a month, kasi this is parang 1.5 month, at least yung subscriber mo, 800 plus na, di ba? Sabi nila, mabilis daw yan. Kasi sabi nila, hindi daw ganun kabilis dapat. So, natutuwa naman ako. Pero ang subscribers ko, puro estudyante ko, mga former students. Diba? Kaya they will be able
to more videos, sir.
Kaya gusto ko i-feature yung story mo kasi I know they could relate, no? Makaka-relate marami.
Yeah. Ano lang talaga, sir, kumbaga ang dami ko talagang pwedeng i-explain. Kaso nga lang,
mo may part 2 pa yan.
Sige, next time, sir.
Oo, di ba?
Sometimes kasi ang hirap tawag dito, ang hirap i-words sometimes or
Hindi kasi itong initial convo natin is come what may, whatever comes into our mind. Pero syempre, the next time around, meron tayong specific talagang topic na dapat i-discuss.
Because I want to help other people as well. Actually,
diba? So gusto ko lang kasi na kasi sa totoo lang, kung ako nga nandiyan sa Pilipinas, I would be your talent manager. Talagang
ima-market. Hindi ako magreklamo, sir, sobrang game ako doon.
Talagang ima-market kita ng bonggang-bongga. I'll be your talent manager. Alam mo yung mga ganon, oo. But I can still do that naman now, no? Medyo na-contact na kita ng ganito. Kasi we never had a talk talaga, di ba? So, puro tayo chat. So, hindi natin mabigyan ng ma-concretize lahat ng mga pinag-uusapan natin. Talon yung mga chat natin eh. Kung ano din, random din.
Random din. That's who I am. Random is my middle name.
Mr. Random guy. Diba?
I'm a Mr. Random.
Pero ito seriously talagang isa ka talaga dun sa mga estudyante ko sa junior, no, sa Zobel, na tumatak sa akin. Oo, alam mo yan. Kasi hindi ko naman lahat nako-contact eh. Oo. Very handful lang kayong nako-contact ko. Pero it doesn't mean hindi sila tumatak sa akin. No? Pero kasi, ewan ko, parang, well, let's say, it started out, nakyutan ako sa'yo talaga that time. No? Pero it went beyond that. It
Sir,
went beyond.
sigurado po ba kayong cute or nakulitan?
Kasi nga, parang nakita ko noon na, na parang, something is kakaiba kay Kyle kasi, super, I know jolly siya, pero hindi siya nagmi-mingle sa iba, ng mga guys doon sa G. Tapos laging mas you prefer to talk to me sa table ko. Oo. Parang doon na-intrigue ako sa'yo talaga noon. Tapos nalungkot ako, wala ka sa video, yung farewell video.
Okay.
Nag-iisang ikaw ang wala.
I don't take it against any of them. In fact, I'm really good with most of them already. Kasi lately, nakakapag-usap ako with, so, syempre, nakausap ko rin yung nagre-reconnect kami ng ilan namin batchmates. And you know what I realized, sir? In life, na-realize ko po to sa lahat ng mga napagdaanan kong mga rejections and stuff like cold shoulder, everything. Nobody truly hates somebody. If you know what I mean, sir. If you're getting me. Kumbaga, nobody wakes up hating another person 100% of their life. You know what? Yun na na-realize ko, sir, no? So I realized, you know what? Why am I bitter about things? There's nothing to be bitter about. It's just my perception. So I have to fix my perception. We have to fix our perception, sir, so that when we project things to other people see you as a positive light. Actually, that's what I want to tell other people who are also in the same boat or who may be in that boat up to now. It's going to be a challenge. It's not easy, sir. No, you will go through a lot of mental blah blah. You know, mental calculations. Kumbaga, ika-calculate kasi ng brain mo ano yung best way to act. No? So that can be grueling. That can be really tiring. Napagdaanan ko yun, sir. Alam niyo po ba, sir, muntik na akong I almost lost it. That's the truth. Kaya ako magpapakamatay eh. Kasi I almost lost it. I almost lost myself. Hindi ko nakilala sarili ko, sir. I felt betrayed. I felt ganito. Pero, you know, after everything, I realized one thing. Ba't ko pinroblema yun? Nobody truly hates anybody. Nobody hates me. They might be parang aloof lang kasi nga nakikita nila na I was also being negative, right? And that I apologize for.
Yeah.
What I learned after that, sir, be positive. Being positive is not being dumb, okay? Iba kasi yung kahit, okay, positive ka, so kahit na may sumapak sa'yo or may nag-insult sa'yo, hindi. That's being dumb. That's being dumb. That's stupidity. Positivity is not like that. Positivity is knowing how to deal with people who give you negativity.
Yeah.
And what I learned, sir, is you don't have to fight fire with fire. Pagka kunyari, sinabihan ako ng ganun, sabihin mo lang na, ganun ba? Okay, I'm sorry. So, what can we talk about? How can we fix that? Ganun lang. I'll say it like that, bluntly, sir. Tapos we'll go on with their lives. Pwede ko pang sabihin sa kanila, bro, gusto mo ba ng beer? Tara, beer tayo. Di okay na lang. Walang problema. I deal with it like that now, sir.
What is the typical day of a certain Kyle?
Sir, sorry?
What is a typical day sa isang Kyle?
Typical day sa isang Kyle.
So pag-gising mo until the end of the day, granting walang pasok.
Granting walang pasok?
Oo.
Very simple lang, sir, no? So sometimes I talk to my friends, chats. Tapos ganito nga, kapag may nagsabi sa akin, Kyle, mag-YouTube tayo, I'll go with it. So katulad ninyo, sir. So that's why we're doing this. Or I practice my instrument. Okay. And then after that, I also have time for talking to my parents, ano ba yung magandang business plan namin for selling condos and stuff.
Okay. So, just the four of you, no? Just the four of you at home.
Yes, sir. Plus a maid.
Plus the maid. But basically, no, the mom and the dad, the sister, and your sister is studying still or no?
No, sir. Okay. So I've never put this out. Some of my friends know this, but my sister, kasi sir, is a special child.
Yeah.
So she's a special.
Okay naman siya, parang.
Actually, sir, angel po namin siya.
Actually, swerte yung mga ganyan.
Yeah. I love her to death, sir. So,
Yeah,
sobrang
I felt it when I was looking at yung mga post mo with the sister. Feel ko na love mo siya. Oo.
yes, sir. Definitely, I'll protect her talaga. With
Nakakatuwa
everything.
naman. Napaka-lucky no ng magiging partner mo.
Hopefully.
Since
Or otherwise,
magpe-prepare na ako
I'll
ng
also be lucky.
prepare ko na yung CV ko.
Wow. Actually, sir, pinagpipray ko rin po yun, no? Of course, who doesn't want a wife? I'm a straight guy. I want a wife. I mean, syempre, sir, kumbaga, parang ako, talagang pinangarap ko talaga in the future, in the near future, na I want to have kids as well. You know, sir. So, parang,
Siguro napaka-good looking ng magiging anak, ano? Oo. Kasi sa totoo lang, 'di ba, yung nung high school ka lalo, tapos especially when you were wearing the uniform ng Zobel, sobrang napaka-pristine, napaka-virginal na dating, napaka-pure, napaka-unblemished ng dating mo talaga. Parang,
wow!
parang sobrang cute nitong bata na to. So, parang sobrang linis nito, sobrang bango niya. Sobrang, ganun ang mga dating.
Alam mo ba, sabi kasi sa akin, sir, ng parents ko, may kalabaw daw ako eh.
Yung mga ganun, ang cute. Kaya parang nung I was looking at your photos nga, sabi ko, ito yung mga time na ano, yung Kyle na Kyle talaga, yung mga naka-uniform ka pa ng Zobel.
Yeah, I miss high school.
Actually, when I mentioned Miss Anne yesterday, kasi I'm still in contact with Miss Anne, sabi ko, "Hoy, I'm going to interview Kyle." Sabi ko, yung gwapong batang yon.
Ay, grabe.
Sabi niya, ba't ang gagwapo? Ba't ang gwapo-gwapo ng mga batang yan, ano?
Ayun nga, sir.
Kasi Miss Anne knows how much, I like you as, as favorite ba na estudyante. No? Kasi when we were talking, sabi ko, laging isa ka sa nababanggit ko sa kanya, napapag-usapan namin. Buti hindi mo nakakagat ang labi mo dahil lagi ka namin topic. Oo. Tapos meron pa akong picture mo nung parang yung graduation pic mo yata, yun yung parang ewan kung graduation or prom pic mo siya na
graduation po ba? I mean high school or college?
High school. Yung naka-suit ka noon, ano ba yun?
Yes. Yes, I think
Is that high school?
That was high school, yes.
Oo, yun. Siyempre, inano ko siya, dinownload ko siya.
Pwede niyo ipakita yun, sir. Pwede niyo ipakita yun. Para hindi ko kasi
actually, marami kong downloaded photos mo sa phone ko. Oo, kasi naghahanap na rin ako nung alam mo yun, ilalagay ko, i-show ko. Kaya talagang inisa-isa ko yung Facebook mo.
Thank you, sir, for having to do this po talaga. I mean, I appreciate it talaga, sir.
Basta let's have another one. Sabi ko nga, yung next siguro, we'll focus on something probably with your slumber party. Yung mga iba-ibang topics na
slumber party, parang not much to say with that muna eh. Kasi sir, bago lang talaga kami.
Later on, siguro.
Yes, later on, siguro.
Wala naman, hindi hanggang part 2 lang yun. May mga iba pa, di ba?
Yes.
Siguro yung mga life's lessons, yung mga experiences mo. Kasi marami pa yan eh. Ang dami pa yan eh. Hindi lang kasi structured yung mga questions ko ngayon, di ba?
That's okay, sir. Kahit ako, cluttered din yung mind ko right now. Kaya hindi
kasi ako na, ang intention ko is just to have a convo with you. Alam mo yon yung kasi yung mga previous, actually marami na akong naka-shelve na mga interviews na structured talaga. I interviewed Mr. Globe Tourism, Mr. Tourism Globe, Mr. Tourism Universe, may mga interview na to, Miss Grand International, third runner-up. May interview rin ako sa isang UK finalist, X Factor UK.
Oh, wow.
Pero structured kasi yung mga questions ko sa kanila eh. Kasi nga, dahil pati yung Chief Legal Counsel ng Cultural Center of the Philippines, di ba? Mga talaga, may sa atin kasi, nung pumayag ka, I really grabbed the opportunity na pag pumayag ka, muna itong structure, mag-usap lang tayo, parang ganon. Kasi look at, yung sa amin ni Nico nga, medyo formal yung datingan, di ba? May pagka-formal ang datingan namin ni Nico. Kasi,
Si Nikos po talaga, sir. Si Nikos, ganun talaga kasi siya.
Correct. Pero
Ganun siya.
pero warm din naman, 'di ba? Masaya din kasi enjoy na enjoy din naman ako kay Nikos nun. Pero kasi yung sa'yo iba talaga dahil nga
Thank you, sir.
gusto ko talaga mag-usap lang tayo.
Dahil makulit kasi ako, sir, sabaw ako eh.
Parang ang dating sa akin kahit magtitigan lang tayo ngayon.
Sige, sir. Staring challenge tayo.
Ang gwapo. Natutunaw ako. Hindi nga, totoo. Siguro actually, speaking of Goldilocks, actually may commercial ako ng Goldilocks kakatapos lang.
Oh, no way, sir. Wait, sir, I have a question po. I have a question. Nag-ano po ba kayo? Nagta-talent manager po ba kayo talaga?
Actually, hindi. May mga kakilala lang ako. Tapos if ever, for example, meron akong, halimbawa, ikaw nga. Tapos, kailangan nila ng ganito. Tapos, huy, may kilala ako, ganito. Binabato ko. Parang ganon. Kontakin nyo to. Parang ganon.
Sige, game, sir. Gawin natin yun.
Sige. Kasi yung Goldilocks, 55th year anniversary nila ngayon, taon na to. So what happened was that parang kailangan nila ng, it so happened na may estudyante ko dun sa ad agency. Tapos kailangan daw nila ng
isang name niya?
Ano bang agency na? Production yata. Production. So ang nangyari is that they needed someone na parang OFW na namimiss yung Goldilocks. So tumawag siya, nag-video call siya sa mga pamangkin niya. Parang gano'n yung dating. So ako yung ginamit nila. Actually, kahapon daw lumabas yung commercial.
That's nice. That's nice.
Pero ano lang naman, yung marami yun, hindi naman ako lead doon. Yung parang, yung ano-ano lang siya, di ba?
Okay lang yun, sir. As long as you're part of it, blessing po talaga yun.
So, ganon. So ngayon, may mga friends din naman ako na na parang minsan nagme-message sa akin na, sir, may kilala ka bang pwedeng gumanito? O syempre nasa Jakarta ako, hindi ko masyadong Pero ngayon I'm in contact with you. Who knows?
Right now po ba, sir? Where are you? Sorry, sir.
Nasa Jakarta ako, Indonesia.
Oh, you're in Indonesia right now. Oh, sarap, sir.
Kasi Kyle,
Bali.
Kyle, I am the official coach ng Miss Grand Indonesia, Miss Intercontinental Indonesia, Miss Charm Indonesia, Miss Earth Indonesia, and Miss Charm Malaysia. Official coach meaning pag nanalo ka na Miss Grand Indonesia, ikaw yung ire-represent ng Indonesia, ako yung nagko-coach.
Right. Sir, ang saucy nyo
Yung latest kong kinoach, yung Miss Grand Indonesia, nag-third runner-up sa Miss Grand International. Oo, parang ganon. Kaya nandito ako ngayon.
Grabe, sir, sobrang dami nyo palang ginagawa. You're keeping yourself busy. That's a very
Basta pagka Kyle, kontakin kita agad.
Sige po, I'm game.
Pagka may mga ganyan. Kasi kailangan nila ngayon ng mga ganyan, di ba? Mga talents. Minsan kailangan namin ng salwa, sasabihin nila, Sir Dudes, meron ka bang kilala na pwedeng, executive? Diyos ko, ikaw yun, di ba? May kilala ka dito na guwaping, ikaw na agad yun. Oo, di ba? Kaya nga sabi ko kanina sa'yo, nung nag-message ako, sabi mo kasi mag-t-shirt ka lang. Sabi ko, wag na. Pwede namang wag eh.
Yes, sir. Pagka ganun yung mangyayari, parang medyo, fat.
Pero bagay sa'yo ang black.
Thank you, sir.
Super bagay sa'yo. Para na-enhance lalo yung complexion mo, yung kagwapuhan mo, na i-enhance na talaga.
That's funny, sir, because a lot of my friends were telling me, Kyle, wala ka na ba ibang kulay dyan sa sa wardrobe mo?
Hindi kasi
I always wore black.
Kasi black has a different meaning nowadays. Black is for sophistication, for classy. Alam mo yun, yung mga ganun. Tapos, and black absorbs all colors, di ba? Kaya parang ang black kasi...
Black also absorbs heat, sir.
Yeah. Hindi kasi nakikita mo yung personalities pag naka-black eh. Katulad mo, somehow, Kyle, without you knowing, malalim ka eh. You're a deep person. Pero siguro on the onset, ang tingin ng tao, okay, jolly ton si Kyle, ganito. Pero malalim ka, I know. Malalim ka. Tapos musician ka pa and all. So, ganyan ang mga musician eh.
I try my best, sir, to talagang try to understand other people as well.
So sige, Kala, basta may part 2 tayo. Sa ngayon, ano mo nang message mo sa mga Zobel classmates and batchmates mo?
Truth is, sir, I really miss all of them. Sa totoo lang. Yun ang initial feeling ko talaga. I really miss them. I want to connect with them again. And talagang, ako talaga, sir, ever since talagang happy-go-lucky lang ako with them. Like, I never really, yung mga kanina ko sinabi, sir, ano lang yun, kumbaga,
Bahagi
retrospect.
ng kabataan yun eh.
Yeah, bahagi ng kabataan lang yun. Pero even then naman, kahit naman nung dati, hindi ko naman talaga yun, hindi ko binibig deal siya. Kasi nga, I was really just a happy person in general. I really just want to reconnect.
Actually,
with
it's a good thing na you shared it now. Kasi nga, the fact na you are able to share that it only proves na wala na sa'yo yun eh. Oo,
Oh, yeah.
Lang. But it could teach a
Definitely.
lesson to a lot of
Yes,
people.
yeah. That's exactly why I said it, sir. Yun nga. Medyo cluttered nga lang yung ideas ko.
Cluttered din ang ideas ko ngayon. Kasi ikaw karap ko na out of focus ako na mesmerize ako sa kagwapuhan mo. So hindi ako makapag-isip ng matinong question.
No, you're good, sir. Actually, ang galing nyo po, sir. I wanted to say this kanina pa, sir. Pero ang galing nyo, sir. Bagay na bagay sa inyo yung ginagawa nyo right now because you can
Ako
hold...
naman, coming from you, bigla akong kinilig.
Kasi sir, ang galing nyo talaga. I mean, nakakausap nyo yung mga important people and you're coaching mga models. That's a very, very good thing, sir. Grabe, mga ambassadress.
Pero ang pinaka-importante doon, nakausap ko si Kyle, di ba?
Kaya, I miss you too, sir. Na-miss ko kayo talaga. I swear.
Okay, sa mga teachers mo naman, dati sa Zobel.
Okay, yeah. Si Miss Ruiz is one of my favorites. Kasi talaga napakabait po nun. Actually, yun yung second year namin ni Nikos. He was our second year na advisor, Miss Ruiz talaga. So, lagi, kami dalawa ni Nikos, kasi nga tandem naman kami ni Nikos eh. Lagi namin kinukulit yun si Miss Ruiz.
Parang
Tapos kinakantahan namin si Miss Ruiz.
Meron ka bang class picture nun sa Facebook? Parang iba yung... May nakita akong class picture mo. Meron akong kopya eh. Pero,
no worries, sir. I'll send it to you after po na. I'll send them to you. Yung mga photos, all the materials you need.
True.
So,
sino pa sa mga teachers mo aside from...
Oh my goodness.
Yung mga tumatak lang sa'yo?
Ang dami, sir. Hindi. Actually, itong problema kasi sa akin, sir. Ang daming tumatak sa akin ng mga professor. But I forgot some of their names because I'm so bad at my memory is just so bad.
Hindi, totoo yan. Kasi ako nung nakausap ko si Nico, sabi ko, alam mo na may mention kita sa mga, hindi ko maalala kung kahit yung pangalan ni Miss Anne, hindi ko maalala. Sabi ko yung mga close kong teachers.
Kasama nyo na po. I mean, kakilala natin. Ito nga sir, nakakatawa eh. Kahit ito ha. I know, huwag sana po magalit yung mga batchmates ko, pero some of my batchmates, I know them. I mean, lumaki ako with them, and now I forgot some of their names. Why?
Totoo yan. That's true.
My head is, I don't know, siguro short-term memory. I don't know. Like, okay. Sina Miss Aldea. Miss Aldea, talaga. She was very strict. We did not, I did not get off on the right foot with her sa umpisa. Pero after a while, syempre, I learned to appreciate her because nga sa music, tas talagang na-appreciate yung banda namin. And after that, we became very okay after high school, no? Actually, even during nung mga latter years in high school, I missed that. I missed Miss Aldea as well. Kasi nga dahil sa music talaga, she supported our band as well, no? So, and sina Sir Sabs. Sir Sabs. Oh my goodness. Actually, I love a lot of a handful of my teachers, kayo, sir, sa faculty. I loved most of you guys. Nakalimutan ko lang yung iba.
Totoo yan. They understand that.
I know. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Buti ka nga na-recall mo eh. Ako kahit isa hindi ko naalala. Walang lumabas.
Yung mga iba nakakatawa namin professor, si Sir Philosophy,
si Cero ba yun? Si Cero?
Sir Cortel. Cortel.
Cortel.
Isa pa yan. Kasi yan sir, may nakakatawa sa kanya. Every time he taught the class, he had this accent. Class. Gusto kayo ngayon. Ganun siya palagi. He was so philosophical about stuff. No? Very, very fitting for his subject. So natatawa.
Musician ka, di ba? Si Carlo Tiangco ba? Nagkaroon kayo ng parang somehow nagka-jump ba kayo? Kasi di ba musician din si Carlo?
Sino po yan? Ano po meron sa kanya? Sorry.
Musician din ba si Carlo Tiangco? O more on host siya?
No eh. Ano siya hosting. And Pero ngayon na lang yun, sir. Ngayon ko lang nakita yung pag-host niya. Pero dati kasi, he was just more of like, isa sa mga students lang dati nakasama niya yung mga ibang people. Ibang clique din siya.
Oo,
Yeah.
mga
Yeah,
patawa din sa mga comedian.
Wala naman kaming problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yun nga lang kasi siya yung kaklase ko nga nung third year kami, and yun nga, I had like a bit of tension with some of the people in my third year. Yun nga, kasi syempre bata eh.
Yeah, ang mga nakakontak ko kasi talaga na kahit hindi kahit papaano on a regular yan si Carlo, ikaw, si Nico, siya yung mga
Carlo Chanco, nagkita po kami BF nung minsan. Bro, parang mga 2 years ago. 2 years ago, sir.
Pero sino yung naging when you graduated from Zobel, sino yung pinaka naging ganun mo, close mo talaga? Aside from Nikos?
Aside from kasi automatic si Nikos. Actually, the boys still, sina Gino, at least after high school, no, sina Gino pa rin. And sa ibang batch, sir, meron din. Sina, I don't know if you know, sa lower batch sa akin, sina RV, I don't know if you know them. So, there are a lot of other people as well. We were, up to now naman, we're still tight, no, yung mga ibang people.
Eto naman, gusto ko to eh. Anong message mo dun sa Manila Under Fire?
Manila Under Fire, that's interesting. No. More power to you guys. Kasi they're still together up to now naman, sir. I still support them naman. I don't get to talk to them anymore dahil nga, we didn't really get off well eh. Hindi naging okay eh. That's very normal naman. Pero yun nga, dahil nga nakikita ko naman yung bigger picture now, wala na talaga siya sa akin eh. Kumbaga, to me, syempre masakit siya, pero to me kasi I realized that life really, you can't bring all that baggage with you all the time, di ba? You have to let it go. And it's not, yun nga, na-realize ko, it's not as if naman people are waking up and they want to hate on you forever, di ba? I know that because I'm also like that. I don't wake up. There are other people I have problems with, but I don't necessarily hate them. You know, kapag pwede naman kasi mag-change yun, sir eh. Basta if you show them lang that you're a positive person, you don't have any toxicity in yourself. So I think, sir, it's about toxicity. You have to take away all the toxic stuff.
Yes, that's true.
And things will change.
So
and in my part naman,
if you will have an opportunity, parang bigla kayong magkikita, pare-pareho, what do you think will be the scenario?
Siguro sa umpisa, parang gago ka eh. sorry for the language, no? Pero siguro maglolokohan kami sa umpisa, parang you're an ass bag, bro. Pero you know, it's just all for news. I would want to really, you know, make amends with the people that I've hurt or people.
Malay mo, in the future, you will have a collaboration, Slumber Party and Manila Under Fire in one concert.
Siguro, yeah.
To be produced by Mr. Dudes, di ba?
I'm looking forward to that, sir, no? Sana magawa natin yun.
But it's not impossible, no?
Oh yeah, definitely. We're all in the music industry naman, sir. And yun nga, like I said, Tagalasal din naman po kasi yung kasama ko right now sa Slumber Party, yung girl.
Eto naman, kay Nikos specifically.
Yeah.
Message mo kay Nikos.
Okay naman, I mean, okay. Hindi talaga kami nag-uusap na now dahil nga medyo nagkaroon kami ng medyo samaan ng loob. But you know, it's really nothing. You know, ano lang yan eh. It's a child.
Siguro Kyle, the way I look at it, you just need somebody. Parang it needs someone to start reaching out again. Parang ganon.
Yun lang sa akin, sir. Siguro sa akin, sir, kunyari, Nikos watches this, dude. I just want to let you know, man, na if you want to hang out still, let's just hang out. So, kumbaga, let's just throw away all the toxicity, man. I mean, baliwala naman yan eh. Right? Baliwala yan talaga for me. It's all in the past. And all it was a misunderstanding, right, sir dudes?
Yes.
Kumbaga, misunderstanding lang naman lahat yan eh. Hindi naman talaga kami as if, di ba?
And you didn't really fight naman for napakalaking reason, di ba? Parang you just left the group, you just na-redirect lang yung focus mo.
Tapos nagkaroon lang siguro ng mga stresses and then nagkaroon ng mga parang toxicity na parang, masyado kasing toxic eh, parang, parang mga ganun-ganun lang. Pero other than that, there's really nothing naman na parang, diba, I didn't hurt any of his family members, I didn't do anything to him specifically. So there's really nothing naman talaga.
Okay. So, ang sarap naman nun. Pagka gusto mo humang out ni Nikos, just let you know. Gusto ko rin makihang out sa'yo.
Sama kayo sa amin minsan, sir.
Ay, diba? Naku, kung hindi lang pandemic, ay naku, I will sponsor you, you come over here. Kayo ni Nikos, diba?
Game ako, sir. Game ako.
Malay mo, we can never tell in the future, mag-perform pala kayo dito, diba? Sa mga pageants and all.
Sir Dudes, grabe. Okay yan. Exciting yan.
Oo. It's not a remote possibility.
Yun.
Diba? Tapos bigla ka nila na-discover, pang Mr. Universe siya na. Bakit hindi ko?
Mr. Universe, kaso may mga...
Diba? Naku. Mr. Universe ka para sa akin.
Kaso nga lang, sir, yung Mr. Universe, kailangan mag-exercise.
Hindi, ganyan talaga kasi nag-pandemic eh. Nasa bahay na. Pero you'll be back into shape. Eto naman, sino pa bang dapat mong... If there is one person na gusto mong makausap pero hindi mo siya nakausap for the longest time, sino to?
Parang wala naman in particular.
Wala naman kasi you're in contact.
Yeah. I guess I could say na kunyari magkakaroon kami ng reunion in our batch, I'd love to reconnect with everyone. There's no one in particular. I just have to reconnect. I just would love to reconnect with people in my batch. Yeah.
Okay. Ito pa pinaka-importante actually eh. Message mo kay Sir Dudes.
Message ko kay Sir Dudes. Sir Dudes. That's kind of weird because I'm talking to you right now. Gusto ko lang po sabihin sa inyo, sir, na I'm really happy na nag-usap po tayo ngayon. And kayo rin sir, you're also a jolly person. And nakakahawa yung happiness niyo, sir. So parang kahit na I feel anxiety, nakakatulong kayo, sir, yung personality niyo po, you're very nice, sir. And you keep yourself busy talaga, and not just busy with the simple things. You're busy with a lot of very huge and important events, such as yung mga pageants, mga modeling, stuff like that. And grabe yun, sir. And you're coaching other people as well. So that tells me a lot, sir. That tells me na talagang bait niyo, sir.
Are we? Baka, naku, mamaya ulit-ulitin ko tong part na to.
Ay, grabe. No, actually, yun, sir, talaga. Actually, kahit naman nung high school, sir, I already knew. Yun nga, di ba, nag-usap nga po tayo. Kahit naman high school, we had these small chats. Alam ko talaga na mabait kayo, sir. And that's, siguro, the main thing that I'd say about you, sir.
Hindi, siguro sumobra lang, lang yung bait ko lalo sa'yo. Kasi nga, nabighani ako sa yung personalidad, di ba?
Thank you.
Oo. Pero seriously, Kyle, no, tuwang-tuwa ako. I'm over the moon right now kasi I never really expected na it would happen. Na magkakaroon ng opportunity na ganito. Oo, kasi before talagang sobrang bitin ako lagi, ka-chat kita. Tapos sabi ko, paano kaya kami magkakaroon ng bonding talaga ni Kyle na yung magiging consider niya ako na hindi lang dahil teacher niya ako.
Yes.
Yun yung ganun. Kasi iba yung ganito eh. At least somehow, the more I get to know you, tapos mas lalong kitang nagustuhan bilang isang tao. Diba? Naaliw ako. So kaya ako talaga, I wish you all success in life, all the happiness. Basta always remember, Kyle, na if for example, in your moment of, kasi pag dumadating minsan ng moment of solitude or boredom, may Sir Dudes dito, no? Na
Actually, sir, I also want to say the same thing, no? I also want to pray for your success, sir. Na yung mga ginagawa niyo endeavors here right now, sana maging successful kayo. And I pray for that, sir.
So, kumbaga parang, sa totoo lang when you were telling me your story, parang what's running in my mind was that, naku, I wish I could have been there for you. I wish I could have hugged you and embraced you para lang to ease out the burden that you were feeling. I could have done something. Parang gano'n. Ano mo yun? Yung totoo yun, walang kiyeme, walang chenes. Yun talaga yung nararamdaman ko. And ngayon, lalo kang naging special to me. Lalo kang naging special kasi you're so honest, you're so genuine. wala kang pretensions, wala kang inhibitions, nilabas mo kung sino ang Kyle, lalo kang napamahal. Di ba? Sa isang Sir Dudes.
And hopefully rin, sir, sobrang nakatulong yung mga sinabi ko. Somehow,
Super.
for
Kasi I
other
know a
people,
lot.
other
I know
viewers
a
as
lot
well.
na pwedeng makarelate dito
Yeah.
sa'yo.
Yeah.
Ang dami. Ang dami nila.
I just want to tell them, sir, and kayo rin, sir, no? If you know anyone or kayo rin, may feel kayo negativity or sadness in your emptiness or whatever, stress, anxiety, I understand those things talaga. I want to tell other people that they're not alone. That, you know, there's somebody like me here who, if I hang out with them, I'll just, you know, show them that I really
And,
understand
and,
their.
and, Kyle, alam mo, pwede ka na rin maging motivational speaker. Alam mo yun? Oh, kasi damang-dama eh. Kasi you speak from the heart and from the experience. So, damang-dama ko siya eh. Talagang nag-emanate sa akin yung experience that you've been through. Parang nakakaano talaga. Ang galing,
And
galing.
I've also had my share of excuse my language again, of my assholery.
Yeah. Pero that
I
was
also
part
want to
of
say
your
sorry.
kabataan.
Ay, yeah. Pero hindi, sir. I've actually, there's this one particular person, I won't say the name, that I've really hurt in high school. Talaga, hindi lang yun. Naggamit ko pa, syempre, nagbabanda ako, sir. Naggamit ko medyo yung influence ko. Dahil nga yung mga tao, they somehow looked up to our band, no? So, parang I kind of used that as my influence to actually kind of bully that person.
Oh.
I was not proud. Siguro kaya rin ako naging ganun because I also had my share of hurts from other people. And it's
Pero
a
kasi nga bata ka
psychological
pa rin nun
thing.
eh.
And
Hindi mo
bata nga
talaga
rin.
siya na ano.
I never, and I want to take this time to actually tell that person, dude, I'm so sorry, man. I'm like,
Kung sino man siya, sana
yeah,
mapanood
you
niya
know who
ito.
you are.
Mm.
So, I'm
Pero
really,
ano siya, sa Zobel siya, di ba?
yeah,
Kabatch mo ba siya?
yeah.
Kabatch mo. Mukhang
Every,
panood niya.
pag panood ko ng batchmates ko, they would know who I'm talking about. No, okay, bumabalik na naman, natatawa ko. No, I'm trying to be serious
Oo.
here. I really want to apologize. And I think I have apologized to that person in kahit naman nung college na. Kasi nga I was also dealing na, alam mo sir, na-feel ko nga eh. Na-feel ko, di ba, after nun, na-depress ako, di ba? Na-feel ko, oh my gosh, Lord, are you punishing me right now? Because I've done so much bad things back in high school. So parang sa akin napapatag yung mga...
Pero in fairness, no, kumbaga naisip mo yon at na college ka na, ang bata mo pa noon eh para maisip na ito ba ang bayad sa ginawa kong when I was in high school. Parang ang aga ng realization, di ba?
Yes sir, kasi nung high school pa lang, yung mga kasama ko, luko-luko na kasi.
Pero alam mo, sa totoo lang, hindi ko siya, I cannot consider it as loko-loko talaga. It's part of the kabataan talaga. It's part of youth eh. Kung ganyan ka pa rin, nung nag-university ka, doon natin masasabi, loko-loko ka talaga, di ba? Parang, pero hindi naman eh. Oh, it all happened when you were in your yung younger years. Kaya, part of it lang yun. No?
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Tsaka kahit yata maging ikaw ang pinaka number one bully in the world, parang hindi ko ma-consider na bully ka eh. Itsura mo pa.
No. I was not a bully in general. Everybody knows that. Just that person na parang I found entertainment in embarrassing that person.
Kasi alam mo when I created a channel, parang I personally message yung mga tiga Zobel, yung mga kabatchmates mo na, you subscribe to my channel ganyan. Kaya parang feeling ko mga kabatchmates mo ang karamihan nandito.
Makikita nila yung kasabawan natin, sir. Kasabawan ko.
Pero in fairness kay Nikos kanina, when I messaged him, natuwa siya. Natuwa siya when I told him na, I will be, si Kyle lang nakasalang mamaya. Kaya sabi ko, manood ka, ha? Ayun.
And he's very, he's the formal dude. He's a very articulate guy. When he says something, it's kind of like he wrote it.
Correct. Pero artistic ka din. Ibang level ng artistry mo kasi eh. Pero the fact na musician ka, tapos eto na yung mga experience mo na verbalize mo siya ngayon.
Yes.
Ang ganda-ganda niya talaga, promise.
Thank you kahit pa paano.
Parang gusto kitang i-hug na yun. Ayan. So, Kyle, thank you so much. I know meron ka pang church, no? May church ka pa.
No. Actually, mag-end na po ba tayo, sir?
Ay, hindi. Kala ko lang kasi nagmamadali.
Hindi naman. 9:30 pa po yun, sir. If,
Okay. So eto, may tanong pa
hindi
ako.
ko nga alam kung gano'n tayo katagal, sir eh. I don't
Hmm,
care anymore.
sige lang. Meron ka na bang na-compose na song?
I'm not much of a composer kasi, sir. Pero
Talagang
akin Unbound, tumutulong-tulong ako somehow sa mga words or lines. Somehow tumutulong-tulong ako. Oy, dude, ito siguro yung magandang word diyan or ito yung maganda ano. Pero mostly kasi or mainly ang nagsusulat po talaga the people who are good writers. Well, you guessed it, sir, Nikos and Josh. Nung time na yun, they wrote songs mainly talaga. And we also had help from other friends, other people who supported the band as well. This was in high school. Carmena also wrote some lines for her songs. And also si George. I don't know if you remember George, sir. Ponce de Leon.
si
George, he's now a rapper. Actually, he's always been a rapper. And I love that guy. I love that guy kasi nagko-collaborate siya with us during that time as well. So it kind of felt like a rock band, para siyang Parokya plus Parokya ni Edgar plus Francis M kind of thing. So rap and rock all together. So parang ganun.
So aside from di ba you enrolled in a camp, di ba? So
Yes,
apart from that instrument, ano pa yung pinag-aralan mo? So yun, doon na talaga focus ka
talaga
doon.
nag-aral. Well, actually it's funny kasi 'di ba I'm a bass player, sir, no? Ang una ko talagang pinag-aralan is guitar. So yung music camp na yun, guitar talaga yung tinuturo sa amin. So I initially learned the guitar. Pero syempre kasi guitar and bass are somewhat the same. So since I learned how to do the mga chords, mga scales, mga notes, I applied that in bass lang. You know?
So can you consider yourself now somehow nasa level na professional ka na in terms of bass?
Okay. Professionalism, sir. Yun nga, sir, yung na-miss ko eh. Yun yung 2013 na inaasahan ko sa... Siyempre, every kid, sir, when that happened to Manila Under Fire, siyempre, every band or every kid who was in a band, that was our dream, di ba? Yun nga yung na-miss ko opportunity, no? Kasi I wasn't here. So the show must go on. So they got another guy. Yun sana, sir, yung doon ko masabi na dapat professional ako. Pero in terms of skill, I guess, over the years na naman kasi, sir, I've been playing my bass guitar for more than 10 years na now, sir. I've been playing it for like 12 to 13 years already. So I would say na talagang I grew musically then compared to before. I really grew. I'm still not the best, but every day is a learning process, sir. We learn new things. So.
Galing naman. So when you're alone, tapos you play, no? Ano to, you memorize are you the type na once you get to listen to the music, natutugtog mo na siya? Or you need chords?
No. Na-memorize. I play by ear.
Talagang galing. Kasi I know some here na they couldn't play pag walang chords.
Oh, okay lang yan, sir. Depende po kasi some other people like it technical. And well, unlike me nga kasi hindi naman talaga ako aral ng technical schooling for music. Sinataking kasi, sir, talaga nakapag-aral sila guitar. Si Nikos talaga meron siyang drum teacher. Si Gino, ako, medyo informal. Kaya we play by ear. So, yun. That's our musical style.
Ibig sabihin, ano pa rin, talented ka nga kasi mas, di ba, pagka ganun, kaya mo siyang i-play by ear, di ba? Talented ka talaga. But by the way, ano ba ang birthday mo, Kyle?
April 9, sir. April 9. Just had it.
Na-miss ko siya.
Okay lang, sir.
Binati nga pala kita, di ba?
I think
ako.
Yeah.
Kaya lang na-miss ko
Even if you missed it,
we celebrated it ng bonggang-bongga.
Alam
mo, Aris, di ba?
Yes.
April. Kaya ka talented, kaya nasa arts ka. Siyempre may studio, may astrology pa tayo nalala.
That's okay. Kahit din naman ako alam ko na Aries din ako. Binabasa ko na sabi ko, Aries tapos Aries parang ito yung sinasabi na about Aries, emotional. I'm like, oo nga, I'm emotional.
Right now, nasan ang location mo ngayon?
Okay. So, yun nga, sabi ko nga, sir, na medyo palipat-lipat po kami. Before the pandemic happened, sir, just back in 2019, lumipat na naman kami. We're now in BF. So, last time, for the longest time,
nasa phase 1 ka ba? Phase 1 or 3?
Ay, yun nga yung nakatawa, sir. Never ko na-memorize yung mga phases in BF.
Oh.
I don't
Saan ka
know.
malapit? Ako.
Southville po. Malapit ako sa Southville.
Ah,
Pero still
pero-
inside BF. Las
Oo,
Piñas
parang,
Las Piñas na ako, sir.
pero hindi yan BF International, di ba?
It is BF International. So BF International, tas Las Piñas side na siya.
Oo.
Alam niyo po
So,
yung tropical, sir?
Oo, so phase 3
Nakakatakot.
ka.
Phase 3 po ba to?
Phase 3 ka. Oo.
Phase 3.
Yung sa nakakatakot na. Dati
Yeah.
nag-jogging ako doon.
Po ba, sir? Where are you from po ba here, sir, sa Philippines?
Hindi, kasi I'm really from Taguig. Kaya lang, all my life, I was teaching in the South. Like, I started
Right.
teaching in St. Francis of Assisi College sa Las Piñas. Then I moved to Pinoy Montessori sa BF Homes. Di ba? Yung, that time, estudyante ko nga sila
BF
Carmina
Homes,
Villaruel.
Ann Arbor? Ann
Hindi.
Arbor?
Ano yun, wala na kasi siya ngayon yung Filipino
Oh.
Children's Montessori. Doon nag-aral si Carmina Villaruel, si Bamboo, si Nathan.
Oh, okay.
Oo, mga naging students ko sila doon.
Which I heard from your, with
Oo.
your...
Si Nathan Azarcon kasi is from Zobel. Kaya lang parang yung 4th year high school niya, lumipat siya ng Montessori.
Hindi ko alam yun, sir, na taga Zobel pala si Nathan.
Zobel si Nathan.
Well, hindi ko na pa sila nakilala personally.
Kasi medyo matanda na sila sa inyo.
Hindi yan eh. Hindi rin nga ako nakasali dun sa music laban eh.
Oo.
Nung nakasali ako, nung part pa rin ako, may kilala ko sila.
Si Nathan Azarcon, at saka si Bamboo, magkasabay sila na nasa Montessori that time. After a few months, naging Bamboo na sila. Naging River Maya. Tapos, sino pa ba maraming ano doon eh. Oo. So then I also taught at Bloomfield in Las Piñas. Bloomfield Academy.
Akala ko yung banda na Bloomfield.
Bloomfield sa BF Resort. Then when I was teaching in San Beda, Alabang, I was also doing part-time sa Manresa School. Speech teacher ako sa Manresa. College teacher naman ako sa San Beda, Alabang. Wow. Before ako nag-Zobel.
Ganun po pala, no? Grabe, dami niyo pong naging students po pala. Tsaka mga important people, grabe sila ng Bamboo legends. Oh my God.
Tapos before ako nag-Zobel, galing ako ng St. Paul QC for 4 years. Far Eastern University.
Babae naman.
So madami letran, galing din ako letran. So madami siya. Pero kasi puro college. Nag-high school ako bigla sa Manresa tsaka yan, Montessori and Zobel.
We also have a friend in Manresa kami ni Nikos, yung neighbor niya.
Yeah. So sa ka pala, malapit ka sa tropical.
Yes, sir. Well, actually, no. Lagpas po ako ng tropical. I'm just saying yung tropical earlier as the demarcation line. Kumbaga yun yung nagse-separate ng Parañaque and Las Piñas, di ba po, sir? Yung guardhouse doon.
So malapit ka sa, hindi ka sa Southland palabas, hindi doon?
No. Nandito po ako sa may Southville. Malapit sa Southville School.
Oo. Ano bang tawag dyan sa part na yan? Nalimutan ko na doon. BF International ba yan?
BF International pa rin to, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
So mas malapit ka dun sa gate ng Southville.
Yes, actually paglabas yun.
Casimiro, di ba?
Sa Casimiro area. Sa Zapote, malapit na po doon.
Okay. Aliw naman. So, West, hahanapin kita dyan pag na...
Sige po. Okay lang.
So nandyan ka lang. Ngayong pandemic, nandyan ka lang sa house.
Yes, sir. Well, lahat naman po tayo.
Pero siyempre, from time to time nakakalabas ka, pero not that often, right?
Talagang hindi, sir. Lalabas po kami talaga kapag
as a family.
Grocery. Hindi rin, sir. No, kasi remember, sir, meron akong special child, the sister. So, medyo extra precaution because nga special. We don't know kung ano yung mag-i-effect sa kanya.
True.
And even kami, so kasi since kami po yung nag-aalaga sa kanya, even my parents, so we can't risk it as well, sir. So, lumalabas lang talaga kami when we need to. So, for example, groceries and stuff. That's it. Essentials.
So, pagka nag-groceries kayong apat o...
No. So, syempre, we limit it. So, sometimes ako lang po yung nag-grocery. Sometimes my dad. Yeah.
Oo. Kasi you're the eldest,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Parang, na-miss, how I wish na nakita kita, nakasalubong kita habang nag-grocery ka. Nabunggo kita. Yung mga tipong... So, saan ka nag-grocery? Siyempre, lahat tinanong, di ba?
Well, here lang sa loob ng BF, sir. Kasi yun yung pinakapit eh.
Ano bang meron malapit diyan ngayon? Kasi ano mo, 4 years na akong hindi nakakauwi ng Pinas.
Ay, ganun po ba? Oh my God. Kaya
Hindi ko
pala.
na medyo alam ang structure eh. Kung
Oh, that's okay kasi not much has changed naman within the last 10 years. Ganun pa rin naman po. Pretty much for the last 10 years, ganun pa rin yung itsura. Na naman
okay.
nagbago. Yeah. So, inside BF Sir, siguro, nagpapapalit-palit ng restaurants, nothing significant. Yeah.
So, kilala mo si si Paolo Marquez.
Paolo Marquez,
Barangay
no.
captain doon siya ng ng BF.
Yeah. Kaso nga lang, I don't know him personally.
Okay. He was my student also before when he was in college. Kaya minsan pag, di ba anak siya ni Joey Marquez?
Yes.
So ngayon, pag nagla-live siya minsan sa Facebook, kasi di ba barangay captain siya ng BF, barangay BF. Minsan, minsan nagjo-join ako nagko-comments ako, sasabihin niya lagi, kay Sir Dudes lang ako nakakuha ng flat 1 nung college.
Ay, kasi syempre, sir, sa ibang schools na uno talaga yung...
Oo, kasi sa Lasal 4, di ba?
Lasal 4 talaga. Flat 1, no? Grabe yan.
Flat 1, no? Di ba? Parang,
ano,
kaya yung BF na yan, tumira ako sa BF ng matagal. Sa Elizalde.
Oh, you guys are from Elizalde.
Alam mo yung Maria Montessori ba yun? Ano ba yung Montessori? Montessori de Manila. Montessori de Manila.
Okay.
Di ba yung Montessori de Manila, dulo niya, Elizalde at saka Tropical? Di ba? Di ba ganun yun?
Okay. Elizalde.
Ang dulo niya, Montessori de Manila. Pag kumanan ka, Tropical Road ba yun?
I think. Ang tropical po kasi basta yung nakakatakot na road.
Oo, di ba?
Tsaka sa road namin, up to our road, kasi our road is still tropical.
Dire-diretso yun, di ba?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Actually, ang unang-unang, ang first talaga ng tropical, yung sa Montessori de Manila. So pag yung corner na yon, doon ako nakatira noon yung may house doon sa corner na yun.
Pero that was a long time ago.
Long time ago. 2000. Diyos ko, ano ba? 19,
From that point.
Bata ka pa yan. Baby ka pa yan.
Grade school, sir. Grade school.
Hindi, 19 ano yun eh. 1993.
Ay, wala. Baby nga.
Baby ka pa.
Kasi 92 ako, sir. So,
baby ka pa.
Baby.
Imagine mo, tanda ko na, di ba?
Pero yun nga yung maganda, sir. You still look the same as how I saw you back in high school.
Mutual admiration society ito.
Seryoso, sir. Hindi kayo nagbago. Ganun pa rin yung tsura nyo.
Ang nilolong ko kasi parang, ano na kaya pag nagkita-kita tayo in person? Ano ba yung mga ganon? Although kasi hindi ko alam na ang pareho rin ba yung sa screen tsaka sa photo mo pagka in person o medyo iba? Kasi baka mamaya sobrang mukhang artista ka. Kasi di ba yung dating yung presence mo iba, baka mamaya hindi kita makilala pag
in person, sir, makikita nyo, mataba na ako.
Pero hindi, I'm sure kahit hindi tayo nagkikita, yung hindi tayo nagko-communicate, pag nakita kita, alam mo yun yung feeling na nare-recognize kita alam mo yun, yung gano'n.
Kumbaga talaga ako rin po pag nakita ko syempre kayo, tas mga ibang mga batchmates namin, talagang I'll feel excited and very happy to see them. Iba. Some of them have kids already, sir. Grabe. Parang...
Ay talaga, hindi ko alam. Si Gwen Capasio,
sina Gwen. Basta marami pa, sir. Sina Kat.
Dropping names. si Christine Olivares.
Yes, also Christine.
Si Christine ba naging classmate mo?
Ay, yes. Naging classmate ko.
Si Christine, napakabait niyan. Kasi one time, I organized a convention communication convention for teachers. So tapos kinausap ko ang Zobel. Graduate na kayo noon sa Zobel.
Yes.
Kinausap kong Zobel, baka they could sponsor the venue for free. Binigay naman nila sa akin in fairness sa Zobel. Thank you so much. Nagamit ko yung DLSZ without paying anything.
Wow.
Oo, ang bait nila Teacher Lynette. Thank you so much. Tapos
si Miss Lynette Feliciano, Miss Feliciano. He's our third. Okay.
So, iyon, di ba advisor niya si Miss Lynette?
Yes, exactly. Favorite namin siya.
Oo. Tapos nagamit ko yung Debbie Decena. It was a convention. Ang condition lang ng Zobel, I should free the English teachers of Zobel to attend. Kasi may paid yun 1,000 per participant, di ba?
Oh, okay.
So tapos lahat ng mga Lasal system in-encourage nila to join. Mga Lasal Canlubang, Lasal Green Hills, etc. So
Wow.
si Christine Olivares, thank you Christine, kasi she is sponsored. Aside from sponsoring money, she is sponsored Chowking kasi she owned Chowking eh. One of the franchise ng
One of the
Chowking.
franchise.
So, nagpadala siya ng maraming Chowking, chicken, siopaw, etc. Tapos, di ba, they own Olivares Home. Namigay siya ng mga freebies, mga umbrella, etc. Plus, nagbigay siya sa akin ng, before she left, she gave me 15,000 as sponsorship. So, bait-bait. Thank you talaga.
Napaka-soft-spoken po talaga ni Christine.
Oo, di ba? Alam mo yun, yung sandali ko lang kayo na-handle, pero yung mga moment na, pag may mga ganyang moment, sobra yung tulong, di ba?
Yes, sir. Buti na lang, sir, no? Nagkita-kita po ulit tayo now. So, you get to learn new things from us.
True.
At
saka, alam mo, sa totoo lang, cherish ko talaga yung junior, yung junior batch ng Zobel.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sobrang cherish ko siya. Grabe.
Heartwarming, sir.
Diba? Yun yung tipong kahit nasa grade 7 ako noon, yung klase nila Nikos, yung H sila noon eh. Pinupuntahan ako sa room ko sa grade 7, sa grade 6. Ganun sila ka, no? Oo.
Hindi ko kalain, sir, na yun pala yung naging tingin niyo sa amin na you were our favorite batch.
Favorite ko talaga yung batch nyo talaga.
Thank you, sir.
So,
dati kasi sa amin, makukulit sa amin talaga eh.
Si Miss Ann nga that time, sabi sa akin, nakakainis ka. Oo, kasi parang mas ramdam na ramdam ko na mas gusto ka nila kaysa sa akin.
No naman, we loved our teachers as well, the other teachers.
Sabi nga ni Ann kahapon, sabi niya, tingnan mo yan ha, nakokontak mo pa sila Nico, sila Kyle, ibig sabihin ganyan ang impact mo. Oo, samantalang ako, gano'n ang lodaan.
Hindi naman.
Kasi si Ann, she was closer to the batch higher than you. Kasi yun daw ang handle niya dati. Oo.
A batch higher or two like
batch higher or two batch higher yata. Doon sa close.
Ayun, yun na sinagabig ang BOA kasi two batches higher sinagabig ang BOA. And yung a batch higher naman sa amin, may mga friends din naman kami doon, sir.
Parang doon yata siya mas kasi mas close, parang ganon.
Well, ang maganda naman kasi sa Zobel, sir, wala kaming ganon eh. We were all friends.
We
never cared for the batch, sa totoo lang. We knew na mas matanda yung isa, mas bata yung isa, pero kahit yung mga different batches sa amin, magkakaibigan din kami.
True.
We never cared for naman, different.
Sa ngayon, ang parents mo nandyan sa house?
Yes. They're downstairs, sir. Ako, I'm here upstairs.
So, they know na may interview ka ngayon.
Yes. Sinabi ko, Dad, kinakausap po ako ni Sir Dudes, yung high school prof namin before. So, he's going to have an interview for YouTube and stuff. So, I said, yes.
Artista ka. Alam ko maraming maaaliw dito sa convo natin na yan.
Baka maraming makukulitan sa akin. Kasi
marami kang magiging fans.
Sa bawan.
Marami kang magiging fans lalo.
Yes, sir.
Diba? Kasi it won't only be viewed naman by subscribers eh. Kasi naka-up din to kahit sino can access.
Oh yeah, definitely, sir. So hopefully some other people will pick up something from what we talked about.
Saka ipopromote ko to, no? Ipopromote ko to. Lahat ng estudyante ko, panoorin ito. Diba? Kasi marami na akong, siguro, if you're going to count kasi I taught in around 20 schools yata sa Pinas. Oo. So marami makakapanood nito. So ayan. So Kyle, so thank you so much. Siguro, siyempre I owe you, no? Saka na ang gift mo, ha? Pagka sa mga darating, magugulat ka na lang.
Thank you, Sir Dudes. Sir, sobrang thank you rin po. I feel honored. And actually, sir, parang dito na ako. In a sense, I feel like we still have a lot.
Marami pa nga eh. Kasi nga sabi ko nga sa'yo kanina, hindi to structured, random tayo ngayon. Pero yung susunod natin, bigyan natin ng theme, yung ating usapan. Kasi yung the mere presence mo lang, sa totoo lang walang keme, yung pag nakita ka pa lang, may inspired na sila eh, yung mga manonood. Kahit lalo yung mga hindi ka kilala, may inspired agad sila sa itsura mo eh. Tapos pag nagsalita ka na, nag-share ka na, lalo pa. Alam mo yon yung gano'n.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you.
that's how I just go.
I really want to help out the best way I can sa mga other people who feel down, who feel that they have problems, no? Or basta anything na mental, no? I'm not an expert by any means, sir, pero because based on
You've been
experience,
there eh. I
no,
mean,
I've been
kaya mas
so
credible ka to.
yeah, I can tell a little bit of advice.
Sige, thankful din ako sa parents mo ha dahil yun nga. Sa sister mo say hi kahit hindi ko pa siya nami-meet. Pero ini-stalk nga kita, iniisa-isa ko talaga.
Nakita niyo po yung mga photos sa sister ko, si Kiara. Her name is Kiara, sir.
Nakikita ko lahat. Oo, di ba? So, ayun. So, thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you, sir.
Send me naman the videos, some photos,
Sure,
para
sir.
ano ko kung asaan yung ipo-project.
Yeah,
Tuloy yung kay Nikos.
yung
Oo,
stuff.
di ba? Yung kay Nikos ang ganda dahil ang daming umano, di ba?
Actually, sir nga, last time, nung kinontak niyo ako for that, sabi ko, naku, paano ma-edit ni sir to? Wala siyang material. So, yun nga, kaya ako sinabi sa inyo, sige sir, I'll provide you the materials that we need.
Tsaka doon sa mga videos na pinakita namin kay Nikos, may nandun ka rin eh.
Yun nga po eh. Actually, I felt happy nung mga during the end na sabi ko, that's our video. Like,
yeah. Yun ang mga...
I can also send it to you, sir, yung material.
Kasi si Nikos kasi yun yung mga ni Nikos eh. So ibig sabihin, kasi for me kasi after ng convo namin, nagchika pa kami beyond the video, beyond the recording.
Yes.
Tayo kasi dire-diretso talaga. Hindi ko pinapakita. Ayun, marami pa rin kami napag-usapan, and then yun nga, damandam ako naman doon na he still considers you and cherishes you as one of his special friends pa rin naman talaga. Kasi wala siya talagang minention na anything bad against you talaga. Talagang he still speaks something good about you pa rin. Kaya sabi ko, sige, magandang next is Kyle. Diba? Oo.
Nasabi na niya yon sa mga non-recorded moments. Hindi na record.
Hindi kasi parang that time kasi 'di ba ang serious yung dating namin ni Nikos eh, parang question answer. Parang off pag bigla kami nagkwentuhan katulad ng ginagawa natin ngayon. 'Di ba parang iba kasi yung dating nung yung tone nung interview namin, unlike sa atin talaga yun.
Napaka-casual lang natin right now.
Kaya hindi ko
I showed beer.
Kaya parang
hopefully
pag isisingit niya yung halimbawa about you and hindi parang off yung dating, di ba?
Right.
Pero yun damandam ako nga na parang he still misses you. Alam mo yun, yung gano'n.
Thank you.
Kaya Nikos, I know you're watching this. So ayan mag-reach out karaoke. Ay, mag-hangout daw kayo. Sa susunod na lang ako makiki-hangout.
Tama, sir, tama. Sir, lang talaga, I mean, para sa akin kasi I really have no ill will naman talaga. Hindi ko nga alam ba nagkaganon eh. Kaya nga parang natatawa lang ako. Parang, what happened, So,
isa lang naman sagot talaga dyan eh. It's part of your kabataan. Yun lang yun. So thank you talaga. Wala akong ini-edit dito. Ito yung video na walang editing. Lahat i-present.
Makikita lahat ng mga ng mga ka-weirdohan ko.
Nakikita ang lahat ng kagwapuhan mo.
Ay, may kind of magulong room.
Parang gusto ko nga tumiwangwang dyan sa likod mo eh.
Ayun, dito kayo sir.
Sofa na yan. Galing Pero that is your room o music room mo lang yan?
No, this is my room talaga sir.
Talaga?
Ito kayo sir, papakita ko kayo.
Sige nga, 360 degrees mo nga.
Not so much because this is like a wired cam. Pero yan, harap ko sa inyo. That's my screen.
Ang laki ng screen. Super, wow.
That's the busy beer and the pillows.
Bakit ang dami mong monitors?
That's kasi sir, yung second monitor po here is just already my television talaga. It's already my TV. Okay. And then dahil nga bumili po ako ng PC because nga of the pandemic, we have to work. So ayun, may isa pang monitor na free. So yeah.
So yan ang mundo mo. That is your world.
Yes sir.
Yan ang mundo ni Kyle sa bahay.
Yes sir. My small room with my
cute naman. Actually, kaya gandang-ganda ako sa room mo dahil sa iyo eh. Parang lahat na lang maganda basta nandun ka. Kahit yata nasa putikan ka, ma-appreciate ko pa rin yung putikan dahil nandun ka.
Amen. Praise God,
Diba?
sir. Thank you.
Diba yun yung tipong kahit yata nasa Smoky Mountain tayo. Parang ganda-ganda ako sa Smoky Mountain dahil nandun ka.
Salamat, sir. Kayo lang nagsasabi na pogi ako. At may nagsasabi sa akin na pogi ako.
Hindi, alam mo,
Kasi
Kyle.
iba sinasabi sa akin, Kyle, ang taba mo na eh.
Alam mo, Kyle, hindi. May mga tao kasi na they do appreciate you. They know in their hearts na gwapo ka. Hindi lang nila bine-verbalize. Oo, pero I know, people know that. And even your batchmates, alam nila yon. Siyempre, may mga tao lang na nahihiyang sabihin na, siyempre para namang napaka-upig lang sabihin, kalang gwapo mo. Ako lang naman yung kitang loob eh. Di ba ako nakasak sa loob ko sabihin sa'yo, gwapo ka talaga.
Yeah, ako talaga, sir, I'd love it kung talagang, kung talagang may relationship with that person talaga. Masasabi nila sa akin, Kyle, you're a great person, na gano'n. So,
pero you have to be thankful sa look mo kasi dahil sa look mo na yan, diyan kita naging interesado ko sa iyo. Naging interesado ko na hindi yung yung interesado ko na gusto kitang maging close. Gusto kitang maging friend talaga. Oo, 'di ba?
Thank you so much.
Parang gusto kitang maging anak-anakan. Alam mo yung mga gano'n.
Pwede naman yun, sir. Kaya nga next time kapag may opportunity for commercials or whatnot.
Correct.
We can talk about that in the future.
Oo, matatapos din tong pandemic na to. Na magkikita-kita tayo.
Very, very thankful kay God sa lahat ng blessings na binigay niya po sa akin. So, kahit po sa opportunity for friends, band, my life, and yung mga professors like you, Sir Dudes, I'm very, very thankful.
Tsaka yung kilay na yan, yung pamatay na kilay di ba? Tsaka I know medyo comedian ka rin papatawa ka rin kasi yung mga shots mo, yung mga kuha mo with the Unbound, puro mga kalokohan di ba?
Sir, I have to thank that for them. Kasi I have to thank all those sabaw moments sa kanila. I have to credit it to the band.
Sabi ko, puro kalokohan din ng mga
kung hindi dahil sa kanila, hindi ako naging sabaw.
Oo, sabi ko, I was telling myself na parang si Kyle naman, walang matinong kuha. Lahat distorted ang mukha, lahat. Lahat nakano.
Ano mo maitsura ko doon, sir? Parang puro.
Oo, puro ganon. O tapos meron pa kayong mga kuha na nakahubad kayo. Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Doon ako nagtagal actually sa part.
Hindi kayo nandiri, sir. Ang tataba namin doon.
Hindi.
Clubs namin.
Actually, in-enjoy ko siya. Hindi. Yan. Totoo yan. Nakakatuwa. Ini-stalk ko siya talaga Parang, kasi may story behind. Alam mo yun, yung nakikilala ka pag tinitignan mo yung mga photos, di ba? Parang,
that's true.
The more you know the person, parang gano'n. Ayun.
I appreciate that talaga, sir. Grabe.
Sa totoo lang, di ba? Parang ayokong tapusin di ba?
Me too, sir. Hindi ko akala ko nung una parang, sir, gaano po ba katagal ang kailangan nyo? Parang I'm nervous dito. Baka wala akong masabi. Pero it seems like it's almost 9 o'clock in the evening.
Sorry. Alam mo kasi, sa totoo lang, sabi sa akin kasi may advisor ako dito na yung kahit mahaba ang video mo, there will be people who will be watching that.
Oh, yeah.
Papanoorin nila talaga yan.
And you can actually, sir, ito naman pwede nyong gawin. Natutunan ko rin sa mga other YouTubers, no? Na if you have a long video, you can keep that long video posted. And then you can have another video of it compressed, sir.
Okay.
Yun lang, mga highlights, sir, mga ganun. Okay. You can compress it to like 10 to 15 minutes, ganun, sir, yeah.
Okay, sige. Papaayos ko yan sa editor ko.
Hindi,
actually, sa totoo lang, thankful din ako kasi ang nag-e-edit ng videos ko, estudyante ko rin dati na nag-offer for free Parang, sir, on edit natin yan, akong bahala. Mga ganito. So, sige na nga, gusto niyo sige gawin natin. Pero sabi ko, I'll do it. Yung tulad nitong conversation, ayoko nung porke artista ka, porke sikat ka, interview. Hindi, parang anong connection ko para kita, di ba? Parang gano'n. So gusto ko talaga real, organic ang mga ini-interview ko.
Thank you, sir.
Yun. So, sige, mag-prepare ka na, Kyle.
Sige po. We have a Bible study or Bible study is gonna start after a while.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Baka pag napanood to ng mga friends ko, isipin nila, Kyle, ano ba nangyari sa'yo? Pastor ka na ba?
Oo. Sige, Kyle, thank you so much talaga. Pero seriously, hindi ako magaling mag-serious, pero seriously speaking, take care of yourself. Alam mo, love na love kitang bata ka. So, ingat ka lagi.
Love you too, sir.
See you.
The students love you also, sir. See you, sir. God bless. And
Thank
ano,
you.
sana, sir, next time may endeavors pa po tayo in the
Correct.
future.
Meron,
And
meron.
kayo rin po, God bless and good luck sa
Okay,
United.
and good luck sa, say hi to your parents and to your sister.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
I will.
bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Have a good night.